my voice on my Discord on my stream, and now I'm turning on everyone else's. No more racial slurs, everyone. That goes for you, Tom.
Especially for the British.
He's in the north. He's the most racist out of everyone here, statistically.
I love the face of like, oh, you ain't
Oh, my
wrong.
little alchemist.
You
Be
ain't
able to
wrong.
do something silly this session.
Don't pull the Among Us out. Oh, I'm joking.
Look at this.
That little fucking idiot. Okay.
It just
So-
is not loading at all for me. So
No.
It will just take a while. Just if you leave it and don't touch anything, it should be fine. If not, just ask me what you want to do and I'll be able to sort it out in your sheet, or you can do it in the roles channel. All right. Last session, which was a bit ago. The party made their way to Phalastigion, which is nice little town full of nice little people who do nothing wrong.
probably.
You were able to get through the city walls by talking to Kevin and some other fucking dude, I can't remember his name, where they were just like, you bad? Did you come through the gates? All right, come on in. A small imp took care of your car and went to go kill Kevin, which I believe he succeeded in. So Kevin doesn't exist. They have been rendered from existence as they have died in the plane of hell while also being dead. So they're fucking gone. Forever. No bringing them back. You were able to find your way into a nice little bar where a horned devil and a bunch of oh god, what were they? They were the Meriguns. That's what it was. And a bunch of imps started to just hurl fire and beat the shit out of all of you, and you all fought back and basically curb stomped every single one of them. As they are no more. They're fucking dead. To which you were able to meet Tatian Marwig, who is the head of the town. It's not entirely clear what her position is, if she has a position at all. There was that, as well as you were able to have a lovely discussion with her where you found out some info about Umbra, how she used to be a archfey and basically pledged herself to Hepen, and there is no one above her in her own regard. It's her and then Hepen, essentially. Which is correct in terms of how devil hierarchy works. She is an archdevil, but she's not in charge of this layer of hell. She is second in command, essentially. That's not me doing cocaine, that's just my nose being blocked. Or both.
Yay for seasonal winter allergy.
Yeah. You were able to talk to Tatian about how you were going to kill Umbro, and she went, all right, bet. And got into her maddening machine, which is essentially a pod racer from Star Wars, but it's giant arms that are holding on to balls that just rotate, and she's able to drive using that. And it also will flick a middle finger and shoot fire, which is
She went
really fucking cool. Or no, it was cold. That's what it was. It was freezing cold that came out. And as you guys were about to head off, the ever wonderful Christian Jesus Christ descended from not the heavens but a goblin circus in the sky
That's weird.
that sells a bunch of shit, along with Sir Davian Lightspire, who, through some fucking miracle, is still alive. Because CJ hasn't
that.
killed him, and CJ is probably just going to use him as a cannon fodder when you guys go and attack Umbra.
He's like a pet.
A pet implies that you care if it dies. CJ does not.
Familiar.
No, not even that.
Mm.
Because familiars come back.
Meat shield.
Yeah, meat shield.
Meat shield, yeah.
Necessary sacrifice. Some half-time
A fun
entertainment.
time.
Yeah,
Yes, humans have
But-
good ingredients.
with that, we begin with CJ looking down at all of you. Sir Davian Lightspire, regal as always, doesn't fit in this entire area.
Holy
And
heck, how did
Tatian-
he survive?
Marwig in her incredibly insane, maddening machine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
CJ looks down and just goes, "Right. Why don't you introduce me, Adam?" Or actually, I'll just call you Armored Mage. Why don't you introduce me, Armored Mage, to your, well, our companions in the coming war?
This is CJ. You will be one of our allies. One of our greater allies against what we stand.
This one will
He
just
stops
grin,
there.
it's like,
CJ, like,
we'll just-
CJ curtsies.
Hell yeah.
I think Bismuth just grins and is like, good to have you on the team.
You as well, little
So much.
amalgamation.
He's so much taller than me.
You can call me Bismuth.
A pleasure. Soon it will be a pleasure as we cut our way through hordes of devils. Ah,
She will do the thing of like punching her hand and be like, yeah.
good. Oh, you're tiny. Looks
I
at
mean, you're
Beak.
big.
Thank you.
Very big.
I'm glad you noticed.
I'm a gnome. I think I ended up here randomly.
That's fine. A lot of people do.
Yeah, look. I mean, look at this guy. A lot of people pointed. Also, the Crusader.
Yeah. Yes, he's interesting.
Interesting in an insane way. Yes.
Yes, he also doesn't understand much of common. He understands celestial, though, which was easy for me to converse with him in.
Oh. I
No.
don't know that one.
Oh, a little mouse.
Hello.
Pleasure.
We'll go up to shake TJ's hand.
He'll put out a hand and
Knees
shake your
down.
hand. Like,
Damn.
Gives a firm handshake.
athletics check.
Hell
me-
yeah.
Let me roll this. Let me roll this. The rolls chat. What's my plus again?
Plus 17.
17. All right.
I will roll for him. Oh, he rolled so
Roll a
low.
natural 20.
He
Oh,
rolled.
fuck.
He rolled a
His
4.
aura.
32.
Oh my god.
He rolled a 15. He rolled a 4 plus 11.
32.
He'll feel your grip and just go, you're going to do very well down here.
Rick isn't doing this even as a mean way or as a rude way. He's just just Rick. He's just like, hello.
Ah, a warrior through and through. Good. Good. It'll be fun slaying devils with you.
Well, he always is.
He just looks at Adam and just goes, I like this one.
He is interesting.
I will try to enlist him as well.
Especially
Just-
the ones that fight back hard.
A contract comes out and he puts it in front of you. 2 weeks fighting on the front line with me. No loopholes, no deceit. Just combat. Anything you kill, you keep the spoils.
Rick just smiles with like a wide grin, just like, no contract needed. I'll just do it for fun.
Fine. Helps my higher ups. Like rolls up the contract and puts it like into his armor.
Huh.
Cracks neck.
It is true. They do everything for contract.
I like paperwork. Little
Oh,
known.
this guy is
It's
evil.
annoying though. Sometimes.
Rick's just like, oh, this guy is evil, and laughs a little.
Indeed, there's a reason I'm here. Well, we've got a fine menagerie of individuals. Some good fighters, it looks like.
I make potions.
That can be very helpful. Healers are an important part of combat. You can get people back up and get them right back into the fighting.
Yeah.
It's very handy.
I need a long rest before I can make more potions.
Oh, well, we have a while to travel. And
Okay.
unfortunately, gestures to the Wayfaring boutique, where all of the goblins are just currently pissing off the side of it into the ocean as they're flying away.
Nice.
I don't have any soul money.
What did
or
I miss so
gold,
far?
I just did the intro, and I was doing some CJ roleplay with everyone just so that people could introduce themselves. And
Cool.
currently, the Wayfaring boutique has all the goblins pissing off the side of it as they fly away.
Great.
Awesome.
And you, tiefling, what is
Sorry, what did you say?
you tiefling? What do you bring to the table?
Blythe will just take out a cigarette and strike their tail that kind of the tip lights with gold fire and then just kind of lights as smoke. Assured unpredictability.
Ah, I thought you were making a point that you were going to bring lung cancer.
Surprisingly, potions of regen does not cure that.
No, it doesn't.
Well, let's just say my particular talents haven't really been of much use as of late.
Well, your hands look like they
Also, I'll
can
be right
hit
back.
pretty
I have
hard.
to give medicine to my kitten now.
No worry. No worries. Well, it's good to have a fine set of individuals for me to bring into battle. I believe, from your sendings, Adam, armored mage, that we are to meet up with someone.
Yes.
Alright.
Around where? I forgot
The
where
hot
exactly we had
house.
to meet him. Hot house, right? We have another ally per se that will come to the hot house.
Good.
From there, we can begin.
Wonderful. The slaughter shall begin soon. And I see
Bismuth
you've
will just cheer.
picked up some transport. Points to the demon grinder that you guys have, as well
It's
as
very loud and
Tatian's
annoying.
ridiculous maddening machine.
It has
Uh,
a giant potion flask on the bottom back of it.
Yes, I was going to ask about that. But either way, you are looks at Tatian. She just goes, fuck, what voice did I give her?
Kind of Aussie, I think.
Was it kind of Aussie?
Something with like a slight accent.
Hmm. Oh yeah, because she said stuff like, these are my arms.
Yes.
Yeah, it was that sort of thing. Tatian Mulwick, I'm in charge of the city. I will be bringing everyone.
Everyone?
Just looks, turns back, and you see, like, the town seems to have gotten smaller as some of the buildings that people were living in were their own maddening machines. And a
Hell yeah.
Mad
Huh.
Max-esque convoy is starting to form.
Oh hell yeah,
Yes,
that's
I
sick.
will be bringing
Right.
everyone. I don't think I could stop some of them. So,
The more the merrier.
that's what I think. So, we can leave whenever. If we are going to the hothouse, it will take... She, like, looks at her wrist, not looking at anything. A few days.
Okay, so I got time to make potions. Does anybody have good potion ingredients? I have been starved for good
Oh,
potion
yes. So we can find some things around town and get you some potion materials. It's fine. So the way this is gonna work, so I had some of this ready. Let me find it. I wasn't ready enough, apparently. Fuck. God damn it.
Waiting for it to load. Load, getting load.
It's fine. It will take a little bit, but nope, I didn't want it to be that.
Oh, there it goes. Finally.
Then, oh, why didn't that do all of that? So, the way this is going to work, you, shiny, roll me a d12.
Okay. I mean, so if I can do that. It's just slash D12, right?
Slash r d12. Or 1d12. Three. That's a shame.
I wish I had lucky.
From any of the potions, in 5e tools, you can make 3 common, uncommon, rare, or very rare. And you can split that up however you want.
Okay.
And you can make those 3 potions with the materials that they give you.
Well, no,
So,
wait, fast.
You could end up with, like, Cloud Giant strength, even though 2 people here have Storm Giant belts.
I am here. What am I missing?
That was very loud. Very loud.
Mute him,
I'm-
mute him,
God
mute him.
damn.
Okay, hold on. Whoa, guy, you don't have to
Good.
mute me. Sorry.
You
My
okay?
That was
headset too-
Soul.
Are we good?
Yes.
That wasn't
Yeah.
me. What?
No, that was Tone. That was just very
Oh,
loud.
that was Tone? Okay.
That was me.
Shiny-
That was
Oh,
Shiny
yeah.
hates
one time when
me.
your headset was doing that though. I was like, oh no.
Shiny
That-
hates me.
So what happened with my mic right there? Because my kitten was great, and I had to basically throw my headset on the ground. I tried to
okay.
fix it, and then it just crackled.
Okay.
Second, where are the
Uh,
potions at exactly?
Let me see if I can grab the whole thing. And then I can send
I
it
pulled
to
up
you.
the items, but then there's like a jajillion.
Yeah, there was a way to send what I have. Let me quickly try and find it.
I can filter, I think.
Yeah, it would be in filter. It would basically just be potions, common, uncommon, rare, and very rare. And you can make 3
Stop
of
running
any
through
of
the
them.
filters. Oh, okay, there goes. Everything's moving really slow.
Yeah, I don't know, because there was a way for me to send, like, how I have the filters set up to other people. I just do not remember how. And it's really annoying. Yeah, that's not doing it.
I know it's not all potions, but
If you just type in potion into filter, you can have it set so that it's just potions. But you have a look through there, and I will remember where I was. I saw that. So, you will see this massive, basically a town is going to start moving with you and come with you to invade the Hellbloom Hollow. CJ is bringing Sir Davian, who doesn't have anyone else with him. Don't know if anyone noticed.
yeah. What happened to all his friends? Did they drown?
Ah,
or
their
did they
friends.
not?
Well, one of them sold their soul to a reaper. That was funny. The others, they, upon seeing my might, well, I broke their faith.
Blythe kind of looks over at Adam, who's speaking in garble tongue. You care to, announce that to everybody, mate?
No. It was
Uh,
an
Alright then.
afterthought.
CJ will, like, lean down to you, Blythe, and just go, he does that a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad he just
Yeah.
doesn't do it with me. But yes,
No,
I
he's-
broke their spirits. They were weak. And this one is relatively strong.
So some crusaders apparently went your way.
I'm sorry.
People crossing Styx, were they the ones Adam made mention of it before, I believe?
Yes. Well, you see Davian here.
Blythe conveniently ignored Davian.
Ah, fair enough. Yes, these interesting fellows. They challenged me. Well, Sir Davian challenged me. I, well, beat him within an inch of his life. No point in killing someone who's a bit of fun. And
None.
their men, I crushed their spirits. I took their holy symbols upon beating them within an inch of their lives and stuffed it in their mouths and made them chew it and eat it.
That's kind of
It's
cool.
pure metal.
Indeed.
It took a while.
Must have been fun to watch.
Oh,
You know-
yes.
Considering it's hell, bet that got a bit molten after a bit too, didn't it?
Well, anyone who brings down conductive metals is a fucking idiot down here.
Are these guys fucking idiots down
Well,
here?
they're holy men, so of course they are. Holy symbols
very
are just
good.
another way of harming them. It was fun. But Sir Davion appreciated me as a warrior, so he decided to spare my life so graciously, as I said that I would help him kill the devil. And he's just got
Ah.
a massive smile on his face.
Does he know
The
that like,
devil.
there's so many of those down here? And did you just kill like one and then feel their job done?
CJ fully squats down and looks you in the eyes, Beak, and just goes, I'm very aware of how stupid this man is.
Yeah.
It makes it more
Blythe is
fun.
going to proceed to go over next to Bismuth with the horned devil corpse and start puppeteering. He's like, yes, I'm very aware how stupid these men are.
Oh God, please stop doing that.
It's a
Doing
good
what?
impression.
Bismuth just starts laughing. That's very good. Oh, that's the best thing, best decision that's been made is just to bring this head as a puppet.
Oh no,
I
this is
love
the
it.
full body.
Oh, the full body.
Nice.
This is a full body. This is a full arm puppet.
Whoa.
At this point, the hatch on the top of your car opens, and the tiny little imp just comes out, who is now wearing sunglasses, an imp-sized leather jacket, and is smoking a cigar, and just goes, "Right, who wants to get in? I'm driving. I am drunk as
yeah.
hell,
Shotgun.
and there's nothing
Finally, you don't
better."
have to
Okay,
drive.
fine. Then I'm sitting about. Then you know what? Fine. You get shotgun when I normally get shotgun. Fine. I'll just sit behind you then.
Look, everyone get a drink because there's nothing cooler than drunk driving.
Hey, let's go.
DMs no, drunk driving is not cool. This is hell. There's a reason they're down here.
What could
Exactly.
possibly be more of a bumpy thrill ride?
Everyone
Bismuth will
get
crawl
in.
into the car
Yeah.
and be like, how was killing Kevin?
Lifts up Kevin's head. He's doing great.
You're gonna
What?
puppet as well?
He sticks Kevin's head on his tail and just starts like jumping up and down so Kevin's mouth opens and closes.
Oh,
Blythe approves.
Just more of a
Bismuth is having a great
Alright, hell yeah.
time.
Hey Bismuth, you want to try it? Hands you the horned devil body.
Yes. She will. Can I detach my arm and make it hover?
Yes.
Since my arms are. She
Have fun with
puppets
it.
it from a distance.
Nice.
Oh, now that's a neat
Okay, so
trick.
I pinged you with my potions.
Yes, I'm adding them to your inventory.
Unless arcane oil isn't one I can choose.
Let me have a look at it. Da-da. 20 pieces. Wow. Oh shit, that's really good.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh crap,
That's
that
fine.
actually fits. That fits.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a rare potion, so it's within what I said. And I thought you might go for the last one.
The last one,
Yeah.
vitality.
Yeah.
Hey Star,
Yo.
I want to play my gotcha again. I'm
Go for it.
throwing down 10
isn't
cards.
a new
when we
day
get
yet.
there.
Oh, you mean
Okay.
longevity, yeah.
As you guys start to head out, Bismuth, your car is in the back, isn't it? Still.
Yeah.
CJ will look at it, look at you, and just go, "Do you mind if I?"
Not at all.
And he will just straddle on top of it like a seat.
Oh my
Up
god!
Because he's too big to fit inside of it. Davian will get inside with you, and he will just go, "Ah, it's good to see you all again."
Wait,
Surprised you're
Kami,
alive.
Wait,
She says with the arm puppet.
Eccentric place, this.
Wait, you know common now?
I have
When did you learn
always
common?
spoke common. You see like a
He's
weird
just more
necklace around his neck, and CJ just goes, I gave him that.
Oh, so that's how he understands us now.
Yes. It's
So I
very
already
fun.
say you're more fluid.
Thank you. It was my wonderful friend CJ and I had a lovely talk. He now understands the incredible ways of Vandrus and is
Yeah,
pledged
sure.
himself to help me kill the devil.
Looks over at the devil that is
Yeah.
currently hanging
He
on
just gives a
Bismuth.
he just gives a thumbs up. I did say I would kill the devil. And I did promise. We had a whole deal made about it. I
Then
even
what was it
signed
called me?
it.
Can I insight
Yes, you
just
can.
how shafted of a deal this is
Mhm.
for Davian?
Mm-hmm. CJ is going to intentionally fail this, but depending on how high of an insight roll you get, I'll give you more
All
info.
right. I don't know shit.
CJ's a war devil, so it can't be good, but you can't really glean anything.
And I also
he's
join
not,
in.
Go for it. Like, he's not hiding the fact that, like, okay, 29.
Jesus Christ.
That was one away from being as high as it could be. So for Blythe, it's like, yeah, he probably got fucked over a little bit. For Bismuth, this man has pledged to kill the devil. But
Mhm.
Did he sign a
you've
contract?
seen that it's just like an image of a horned devil. And from
Oh.
the way Adam has talked to CJ and the way CJ is talking, this man has horned devils. He's just going to kill one of the horned devils and basically say, there you go, I've helped you. And this man is probably going to have to serve on the front lines in hell to kill demons, mainly as entertainment more than to actually do anything.
Underleveled.
Bismuth
Yes.
will look over to CJ on her little car and be like, nice.
Thank you. People think I'm very stupid because I'm a war devil, but I'm a tactician at heart.
And you gotta have some fun.
And
Exactly.
paperwork.
Gotta have some joys in war.
Yeah.
Right. And
Oh,
he
this
like
is gonna be
slaps
fun.
his thighs and there's just a loud like metallic gong. Because he's just entirely clad in armor. Let us
Blythe's
head
going
out.
to kind of look up hearing that and just go, that wasn't
Rick,
the bell I'm used to.
Rick is
Ah.
lying down on top of the roof of the car while
Mhm.
they're going, and he's just like, "Oh, of course,
very
you
warm.
can't have fun killing some people here and there in the war. Then what is there to have? You know,
Exactly.
war is about
The little mouse
war
gets
is about
it.
no holds bars. You know, the other side has their
Indeed.
own issues. You have your own issues, and it's the only time where a fight's a fight. No hard feelings."
I'm going to make duplicates of the potions that you just gave me. With
Yeah,
the,
go for it. How many are you making?
I'm going to make 2 more potions of supreme healing,
Mhm.
1 more oil, 1 more longevity.
Okay. So 2 more supreme, 1 more longevity, 1 more arcane oil. Oops. There we go. And you guys are going to set out with an entire fucking convoy of individuals.
Woo!
I straight up don't have enough space to put everyone on these tokens. Because I'm going to add everyone to where you guys are going to be fighting. So, going to do a little zoom in. Boop. As you're all getting ready to invade the Hellbloom Hollow. And this music
Hell yeah.
doesn't fit anymore. So,
Also, I just noticed that the time candle wasn't in my inventory.
I forgot to put it in there. That is why.
Question: can we have a
Yes.
long rest before we arrive?
It will take a couple days. You guys can take a long rest because some of you are a little bit fucked up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm hitting that
Time
Uh,
to play gotchas.
Yeah, go for it.
Which
How do I
one?
do a
Which
long
gacha are you
rest?
playing? Which gacha are you
best kind.
playing, Town?
The best kind.
This determines our friendship. This from
Did I
between
tell you
from
guys
having
what the time candle did? Or did I not?
No, you said you wouldn't
Okay.
tell us until we lit it.
No, I think Star did. I think it
No,
was
he
something.
said specifically the effects of it. It will
No,
last
this
for
is Soul.
three.
This
It's a
is
3
Soul
hour
trying
long.
to be a little shit.
Yeah. No.
I still can't find.
I can hear it in his
Where is
voice.
it?
The what?
What is it?
How do we
No,
use the
so
rest button?
in your character sheets, it will be next to the fork and knife next to your level. So it's the little
Is it the
potion
or
bottle.
the star or the fork and knife?
Oh!
The potion bottle
Okay.
will be long rest.
Yay! Thank you.
Yes.
How I sleep in this thing, I have no idea.
It's not the most comfortable.
Sleeping in a car is comfortable.
We've had this
Yeah, that's-
talk.
Very comfy.
We've had this
It's very
conversation.
comfy.
I'm not getting into it again.
Okay, start. I'm declaring 10 cards.
Okay.
She's going crazy.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
all of those
Surprisingly,
were
almost all of them
different.
are different
God
numbers.
damn it.
Holy
Damn.
I
Like
have to
6,
do
7,
this
10.
in order.
Oh my god, they're all different numbers too. Oh my god.
I didn't have a single repeat. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
annoying. You can cast knock 1d3 times. And you can use what I'm going to guess is your charisma modifier. Go ahead and roll 1d3. Just /R 1d3. All right, you can
One.
cast knock 1 time. Note that down because I have to do a lot right now.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. This card protects you against untimely demise. The first time after drawing this card that you would drop to 0 hit points from taking damage, you instead drop to 1 hit point.
What card is this?
Nice.
Destiny.
Destiny. Oh, damn.
So you have Death Ward on yourself pretty much.
Okay.
Yippee.
Where would I put this down notes-wise?
Okay, this one's redundant. You learn the friends cantrip.
I already had friends.
Yeah.
You know, the truth. Maybe the truth.
Stop.
You know what? That's yes. So I knew what kind of joke I was trying to make.
Oh. Okay. This card, I'm going to double check that this is right.
What's the card?
Okay, is that one? The End. This card is an omen of death. You take roll 2d10 necrotic
I've had
damage,
this card before.
and your hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. This effect can't reduce your hit point maximum below 10 hit points. It lasts until you finish a long rest. Okay, that's not going to matter because it'll be the next day by the time you get there.
Okay.
Next one. Oh, for fuck's sake. You gain resistance to one of the following damage types. Force, necrotic,
All
poison,
right.
psychic, or radiant. The fucking resistance lasts
already-
1d12 days. Go ahead
I'm
and roll.
already resistant to poison,
Force,
and
poison, and fire.
Somebody tell me psychic would be pretty good.
I'm not giving them anything good.
fire. Well, hey, you gotta roll for it.
I only have to. You only have to roll for how long it lasts.
No, you rolled both.
I get to
last times you
choose the
rolled, it was-
damage types. Oh, you're right.
You rolled the last 2 times though, dude.
So force and poison are taken out. So 1, 2, 3. I'll just roll d6. 6. So that is radiant.
Oh,
You are now resistant to radiant damage.
must just be another 11 days.
Go ahead and roll 1d12.
I think I'm gonna let you keep rolling it, dude, because you
Yeah?
rolled it the last twice.
Okay. 5 days.
Okay,
It will be in effect when you fight Umbra.
nice.
Because I'm not going to hide that from you.
Yay.
Got a lot of people here.
You disappear,
So it's-
along with anything you are carrying or wearing, and become trapped in a harmless
God!
extra-dimensional space for 1d4 minutes.
God damn it, not
You
again!
draw
God
no more cards, then reappear in the space you left or the nearest unoccupied space. When you reappear, you must succeed a DC 11 con saving throw or have the poison condition for 1 hour. That's fun. Cool. You draw no more cards. So the rest of those don't happen.
Damn it.
All right.
Like,
You guys continue
Oh,
traveling.
This happened again. Oh well.
Yeah, they disappear. Like the imp just goes, fuck no. Fuck no again. And like
It's
falls over.
okay.
And then Blythe just reappears like outside the car a bit far back. He just goes, go get him.
they can
Fucking
fly.
drink him more. And he's chugging rum.
Nice.
Which, if he doesn't cork, does set a light.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, doesn't it set on fire?
Oh yeah,
that's
what
makes
Can I have some of that?
Of
Should I roll a
course.
con save just for shits
Thank
and
you.
giggles?
Go for it. DC
Good
11.
rum.
That's
You're
fucking
so-
crazy. That's a nat 1. Cool, you're poisoned for the next hour, which will be fine.
Blythe just reappears on the ground with the shakes and everything, and like his eyes are like rolled back, and he's like half drooling on the ground with like a cigarette still in his mouth.
Bismuth,
Damn,
are
he's
you
not having a
also
good trip.
chugging rum? Like the imp?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I would say a little less extreme as them, but still kind of like chugging.
Less extreme than them will still require a con saving throw.
Okay, let's see. Someone
As
stop my
Bismuth is
baby from drinking.
Rick will look at
A con? There
Rick
you
will look at oh bro, brain my.
You're
Why do I forget
Blythe?
names like randomly? Yeah, I will forget names randomly. God damn it! Rick will look at Blythe just like, "You all right, mate?" Hug some.
I imagine the Minecraft hurt sound.
Hooks him with with his scimitar, but with that sheath. Are you all right? Hooks him again.
They'll
Hello?
they'll just kind of twitch for a second before like their wing arm suddenly like lurches around and like tries to squash where you're at.
Rick's just like, all right, grabs his whip, wraps it around you, and proceeds to carry you back to the car. Now let's go back.
When you
Blythe's
both
like trying to get up, you just start dragging him and he loses his balance again.
when you both get in, you see that now Bismuth is drunk, and the imp is standing in between their horns on the steering wheel while Bismuth is operating the pedals.
Yeah.
I should make you not drunk, but at the same time.
Fuck no! I'll get drunk again. You can't stop me. And he just
There
starts.
is enough rum.
He just starts. He just puts the. He has now created a small, like beer helmet, and he's just put 2 bottles of rum into it, and he is now chugging it through a straw. in both of them.
Is he innovating himself with beer?
Yes.
Oh,
There
God.
is one straw going into his mouth and then the other one into his nostril.
Nice.
Super
Oh my
nasty.
god.
So that he can talk. And he just goes, "Alright, we're fucking killing him, bro. Step on it.
Let's
baby."
go. Yeah, she floors it.
Yes. And
Oh,
you guys
what?
continue your travel. This goes on for a day and a half.
Oh, Bismuth is having the time of their life.
Okay, after a day and a half, I want another gotcha bowl.
Go for it. How many cards are you pulling?
I'm going to pull another 5.
All right. Adam is in the
Alright.
back playing cards with Adam too.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Rick would have joined in by now and started a betting pool.
Okay.
He would have betted a cigar as well as a few gold coins.
You guys
Time to
arrange
make
that
more
by yourselves.
potions.
You can duplicate stuff and make like I believe it's greater healing potions. But you won't be
Yeah.
able to like make new potions. So the first
No,
one
like-
is is justice. For the next 8 hours, whenever you or a creature within 60 feet of you roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can use your reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, that's sad. Damn.
That's really good.
That is really good.
Yeah. And it will last for the next 8 hours, which will probably be in effect when you deal with Umbra.
Jesus.
5. 1.
Don't worry, Beak has a plan.
Uh,
Be fine.
This card supernaturally saps your energy. You have disadvantage on initiative rolls. This effect lasts until you finish a long rest, but it can be ended early by a remove curse spell, or similar magic.
I swear to God, can someone just hit me with a room curse?
My spells. 1 second, let me look.
Wait, hold on. Let's see what the
Don't have
rest
it.
of these things give me before you hit me with that.
Don't have it.
5 pieces of jewelry, each worth 10 gold pieces, or 10 gemstones worth 50 gold pieces, appear at your feet.
Oh, last time this was soul coins.
Oh, right. Yeah, 5 soul coins appears in front of you
God
then.
damn it!
Mhm.
Okay, I am now back up to 6 fucking soul coins.
Nice.
No.
So, fun fact: don't have remove curse.
I can't smack you, but I don't think that would remove curse. It is
You
fun
get-
though.
You gain resistance to one of the following damage types: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. Roll a d12 for me real quick.
Okay, I will roll a d12 for you.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
9.
I rolled a 3. So that you gain resistance to lightning.
Jesus fuck.
You're just immune.
I'm just resistant to fucking everything.
Yeah.
Oh. And the scales come back to me.
Oh.
One non-magical item or piece of equipment in your possession, chosen by the DM, disappears. The item
One
remains
non-magical
nearby,
item.
but concealed for a short time, so it can be found with a successful DC 15 perception check. It
I
requires
have
a perception
passive
check.
perception.
It
I have a passive-
requires perception check.
Okay.
If the item isn't recovered within 1 hour, it disappears forever. What am I going to decide on? What could be fun? Your hat disappears.
No.
Oh fuck no!
Wow, you have beautiful.
I'm
hair.
going
Don't find
to
it.
literally give my. Oh my god.
All right.
No! No!
You spend an hour looking for your hat.
I'll help. I'll help. I'll help.
It's too late. The roll
No.
has been made, and this is hell. You spend an hour looking for your hat. It's gone. forever.
Star, I hate you. I am not changing my artwork. Fuck
That's
you.
fine. That's fine. But just
You
know,
need a
there is no
hat.
hat there.
I have a spare.
Blythe is fucking livid.
I have
You roll the dice, you pay the price. You guys all get out the car after watching Blythe walk around for an hour looking for their hat. You will hear after an hour under a rock, "No, my hat."
Oh God. I'm
What?
not
What is
lifting
that?
the rock. I'm not lifting the rock.
Blythe is going to immediately jump on the rock.
Fuck.
Damn.
What
You're
hat?
being
You're talking to a muffled rock. A voice coming from a muffled rock. My hat! It appeared, and now it's gone. What happened to my hat? My new hat? The only happiness I've had down here for 900 years.
Blythe is going to. Oh my god, hold on. I have to figure out if I've got something for this.
Mm.
Where are my spells?
The burp is not muffled from underneath the rock.
Blythe's picking up the rock, and he's going to look at the rock.
Well, dear. Have you seen my new hat? It disappeared.
What do you mean your hat disappeared? My hat disappeared.
You lost a hat too? My God. We're both in hell.
What is this thing I'm talking to?
It seems to be flesh and viscera, without bone, and a very thick, what's the word? Prospector's like mustache, and he's just like there are no eyelids. His eyes are just open eternally, and he just goes. That had appeared in my darkest moments, and now it's gone. I had it for about an hour, and now darkness has invaded my soul once more.
Is the hat back on Blythe's head?
Nope.
No, it disappeared.
Gone
No,
forever.
it's gone forever.
Mm-hmm.
That hat was my entire point of my identity.
I know how you feel. I lost a hat too. It's hard. And like you watch as like the viscera peels off of the rock and just puts the hand on your shoulder. We're both in this together.
Is this Mark that we crushed on our first day?
No.
Okay.
Not
The stone where Mark was is like a couple feet to the left.
Okay. That's insane.
And you guys
Rick
have
will
just
look at-
turned up. Adrex is just here. And just like sort of watching all of this happen.
Rick will look at Blythe, just be like, I understand. You know, if I lost my hat, I wouldn't be me. I would just be a mouse. Looks at his
Exactly.
very Australian hat.
The
You have a
mouse
hat?
gets it. He does. He does. He has one of the hats with like all the cork around it.
Yeah, with like the little a tooth of like all of like the devils and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you know, like the very Australian hat with
Yes.
the shark teeth and stuff. Yeah, that's Rick's hat. It's
Yeah.
very Australian.
You know what's
You
funny
know-
is I'm actually glad I have pictures of Blythe without a hat.
Nice.
You know, as a gnome, without the hat, it doesn't feel right.
I'm
Exactly,
glad you all
exactly.
have hats.
I have
don't
a
No,
gnome
get
cat
what
here.
you guys are
listen,
She takes
talking
off her
about.
first gnome cap, hands it over, but still has a gnome cap
Yeah.
underneath.
Rick will hop over to Bismuth. Like Bismuth doesn't have a cap. It's fine. See, we still have groups that doesn't have a cap. You're okay.
No,
We're
you
here for
don't
you.
get it. The hat was part of me. It's part of my very soul. I've lost a part of me. I don't think I
I
can
think
go
you-
on unliving.
I mean,
Kill
does
me.
it count losing your head? Because I lost my head once.
I lost my skull.
Well, I guess more of my body, but
So what exactly are you saying here?
Did I feel like less of me than I was before when the hat came into my life? And I don't want to go on.
Here's a gnome cap.
Kill
I
me.
don't.
No, it's not the same. Kill me. I wish to be part of Oblivion rather than go on without my hat.
Blythe is going to stare at this dude and is just like,
Stares back at you because he has no eyelids. He cannot close his eyes.
so if the hat is everything, maybe
Yeah.
why not just become the hat?
Oh my god. You watch as this man with no bones forms himself into a hat. Do you put it on?
Yes.
We are one. And his mouth sews shut so that I don't have to keep doing this voice. Cool, you now have a flesh hat.
Can you at least polymorph it to look like a normal hat?
Blythe is just gonna kind of make like. Also, here's a question: does the hat have spots for his horns to go through?
You can make some.
Blythe is going to look at him and just be like, "Okay, so
If you
this
want,
one-
his hands can just do that where the horns would be.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
I thought
tiny
you would just be
hands on
like,
the top of the
cool.
horn.
Blythe is like, nah, this guy understands the missing hat thing. I'm not gonna hurt somebody who's like, no.
Fair. All right, fair enough.
This dude sympathized with me losing my hat, and he was the last one to
Mhm.
have my hat.
Wait. By technicality, is the only one in the group without a hat Bismuth? Since
Yes.
Hex's character has a helmet, so by
and,
technicality, that's a
Count
hat.
as a
and
hat.
Morgiana.
Okay.
Morgiana has a
Okay, I
helmet, though,
understand.
right?
No,
No?
I don't think so. It's not. They haven't mentioned anything, so.
Do you want a hat, Bismuth? I have a gnome cap.
If you disintegrate the rock / hat, I'm going with it. This dude is my buddy now.
We would never.
You'll watch as, like, a hand forms, unzips the mouth, and just goes, by the way, I used to beat kids. And then he sews his mouth back up.
Wait, you used to what?
Beat kids.
Oh,
God
no.
And eat them.
Light it
Fuck
on
it. He did
fire.
both. He beat kids, then ate them.
Light
He's in
it on
hell.
Blythe is
fire.
going to pause for a second.
Yeah, you want to wear that hat still?
Proceeds to take the hat, lift the hat up, and then very violently pushes it back down on his horns.
All right, cool. He shuts up forever. He is now just a hat and will be nothing more.
Good.
Bismuth will turn to
That's the
Beak and be
that's the
like,
relevant mark.
I'm fine with no hat. I would like one of those cool sunglasses though. And we'll like point to the imp.
Ooh, I would.
The-
Also, Blythe is going to take off the hat again, and
Mhm.
then proceed to throw it into the distance like a fucking
Alright, cool.
frisbee.
For Bismuth, the imp currently is like this with 2 bottles just in his mouth. Not breathing.
Oh,
And there's just a pair of
Aw.
sunglasses there
Oh,
for you
no.
if you want them.
Does he need to reincarnate? I have a pair reincarnate.
can I
Should
check
we
if he's
reincarnate-
dead?
Should we wake him up?
The moment you put your hand on him, he goes and it just throws up nothing but rum, and then just looks at it, goes like this,
Don't lick that.
makes a small pool, and then just pulls it back into his mouth and just drinks it again,
Oh my god. Drink it.
Bismuth will just be like, you know
and then
what?
goes back to
Rum
sleep.
is expensive.
Yeah,
She'll
especially in
take
hell.
the sunglasses off
Very
of
good.
the imp.
I would
Okay,
imagine the
so-
only decent sum burn in hell half the time.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine the sunglasses are like the tiny ones for her, since it's for
Yeah.
an imp.
They're
So it's
like
like the tiny
Morpheus
flame
glasses.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no. They're either the tiny flame sunglasses or like the soul players like small like circle sunglasses. that
Morpheus
barely
sunglasses.
fit
Yes.
Yeah, the Morpheus
Yeah.
sunglasses.
By the way,
Yeah.
Adrex walks up to you, Blythe, and goes, "There was a reason I put him under the rock."
Well, now he's dead and flattened forever.
Why did you
True.
put Mark under the rock? Was because he's
If
a
you
lawyer?
wanted a hat. He points to Rokotansky, who's just there looking at all of this and is just tinkering with little things.
Blythe is going to look at Andrax and then look at Rokotansky and then is just like, I can't believe I'm going to do this.
We love.
Goes over to Rokotansky and then just has 6 soul coins and goes, I want a new hat.
I forgot that I don't have his audio effect. One
What?
second. I need to get the thing for his audio effect. Well, that's fine by me. And he will take the soul coins.
He's not going to hand them over to Rokotansky first. He's not going to hand them to Rokotansky immediately.
Mm-hmm. You want me to make the hat first?
Nods.
All right.
You know the deal.
Oh, so it is a deal. Fine by me.
Oh.
Sign here.
You understood what I was meaning in reference to that, Rokotansky.
Right. Fine, fine. I'll make you a fucking hat. And he will make you a hat. Perfectly like your old one.
Blythe will then hand him the 6 soul coins and not give a shit.
Right, that was a pleasure doing business with you.
This isn't gonna do something that I'm not expecting, is it? Oh wait. It's you, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll be fine. Maybe.
Well, you've thrown me into the arena more times than I can count and dealt with all sorts of viscera and hell.
Exactly. You'll be fine.
Blythe is going to put the hat on.
You look great, kid. Now, why don't
Fits like a glove.
we have a fun little conversation before storming the gates, as it were?
Storming the gates at. Also, can we see the tower from here?
Yeah.
Also, Blythe is going
can
to
see
give
it.
Rokotansky like 3 smokes.
So
Oh,
if I
thank you.
enter- Does gravity work the same
No,
in hell?
thank you.
Are you asking Rokotansky?
I'm talking. Yeah. Pretty much.
Does
Any
gravity
good answer?
work the same in hell?
I feel the same. Walk the same.
Jump up and down.
Up, down. Yep. Yeah.
How'd you
work
feel?
together.
I have no
Cool.
soul coins now.
So,
Thank God.
what about toppling the tower?
It's not a bad idea. Do you want to go do it?
No, I was talking like look, said CJ and
That shit is made of the hardest of brimstones. You ain't bringing that down.
I was going to like detect the load bearing and knock it down, but you.
I mean, you can try when there's hordes of fiends attacking you.
No, we just gotta fight.
Also, I'll be honest, it's a nice building. I don't want to knock it down.
Looking for a new place to rule a road.
Nah, I'm happy with my place. I'm just a fan of architecture.
You know, I can respect that.
Yeah, don't want to knock down all the nice things that we, well, few of the nice things that we have down here.
Is that where the phrase comes from? This is why we can't have nice things, because people keep breaking shit.
Well, yeah, that's why I kick the shit out of them and turn them into maddening machines.
So
That's
that's
fair.
what happens with all the maddening machines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've turned a bunch of people into them. Good laugh.
Ooh, do you know
So-
what one is in mine?
Oh, let me have a look. He like walks over and is just like looking over everything and just like, right. Right, let's have a look in here. Let me just check here, down there. Let me just, yeah, there we go. If I can, right. Oh, Jesus. And CJ just goes, yes. Jesus, actually. Right, there's that joke done.
What was it?
CJ's full name is
Jesus.
Christian Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, like what was in there?
Jesus.
I'm going to get to that.
It's Jesus.
Right. So, a question of who is in here.
Yeah.
We'll have to adjust that a little bit. Who are in here?
Ooh,
More than
they're
one.
having a party.
Oh yeah. So have a look here, and he'll like point to a like basically pistons that are moving. Now, if you
Mhm.
have a little look in there, you'll see shrunken heads of Dullahans. And you watch as the piston moves, because he's fixed your car.
Yeah.
So that he can like have a look at everything. And every time the engine pistons are going, the sound that you're hearing is just a bunch of Dullahans going, ah, 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 oh god, ah.
I didn't know the
But
doctor was that
in just
freaky.
incredible speed.
So you
Yeah,
just
the
have a
doctor
screaming
really-
engine.
Yeah, normally in these sorts of things, there's only like a couple, or like maybe one. Whoever this doctor is, fucking great guy. Would love to meet him. He seems like a real psychopath.
Oh, he's great. He cut my head
Sounds it.
off and then
Oh,
brought me
that's
back
sweet.
to life.
That's
Yeah, I
sweet.
know. Yeah, right.
I did all this to myself.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got down here. I used to be a chain devil. Just took it some step furthers. And now I have no idea
Yeah.
what I am. I don't think there's any chain
Looks
devil
sick.
left. Thank you. See, why can't you be like this, Blythe?
I don't know if you wouldn't stop trying to put me through the meat grinder. I swear you were trying to make a maddening machine out of me.
I was. You
Ooh,
would have been a really good
probably
car.
would be a strong one, yeah.
Yeah, you would have been fun. I think you
Would
would
it
have
be-
won
would it
most
be
of the
F1
races.
car?
What? Because of all
breaks
the
the
bladed
football.
dervishes that I put on with my dropping bass beats.
Sure,
Rick
we
breaks
can go
the
with that.
fourth wall. Would it be a Formula One car with wings on the side?
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this mouse.
I'm also about to punch the shit out of this mouse.
I could put him in a bottle.
Oh, you
Oh,
guys
that'd
are
be
so
good.
nice.
We should
This is what
really
friendship is like.
focus on. Whoa.
Yes.
No one said the F word. Don't deal with that down here. Right.
Fair.
I've had time to have a nice conversation with the lovely Adrax, which thank you all for telling me he was here. Very handy for me.
He's
But
very
I
nice
think
guy.
I'll let him sort of tell you all about the fucking crazy shit he's got planned.
Hell yeah.
Also, thank you for the hat. Just didn't feel it. Just
Thank you for the soul coins. I am going to use them at the arcade.
Of course.
I can't wait to play Abyssal Chicken Hunt.
Oh,
Oh, that's always a fun sport.
Hell's version of Duck Hunt.
I love that. Abyssal chicken
Mhm.
hunt.
Adrax will look at all of you.
Right. Now that that's all out of the way, we can get back down to what we're here for. We're going to take that tower and make it ours.
Huh, so right.
Simple, yes. With the individuals that you've gathered, such as
Gestures to CJ, who introduces himself, because I'm not going to sit here and roleplay with myself.
Fair.
Tatian introduces herself, Rokotansky introduces himself, and then Sir Davian introduces himself. With no one around to sort of hype him up.
Yeah.
He's
Sounds
the
about
one
right.
who made the journey across the river Styx. And
Yeah.
lived.
Rick's not hyping him up. He's just gonna give him an awkward tap on the back, like you're probably not
It's
gonna live this.
it's
but
like
it's
the
okay.
calf or like the thigh. It's not on the back.
You are short.
Yeah, I'm small. It's
You're
just like
tiny.
he's just
I am
giving
also
him.
short. I'm like up to his kneecaps.
Wait,
do,
wait,
do you
hold
have
on.
his-
Wait, hold on. Come here. Blythe is going to reach over, and do you allow him to pick you up, Rick?
Of course.
He like hooks you like with one claw on the back of like your clothing and just like kind of lifts you up with like one wing arm and then like puts you right in like arm like back padding range of Davian.
He's just like, thank you. Hands you over one of his
Oh,
prime cigars, just like
thank you.
pats him in the back.
I appreciate that.
Blythe will take one of the cigars and then just
Yeah.
proceeds to set Rick down on his shoulder.
On Davian's shoulder?
No, on his
Ah.
own.
Blind
Ah,
shoulder.
on your own. Okay.
Rick's just like that one's a good one. That one's a good one. I got those leaves from the Druid Cove, and it's been aged for a few years.
Nice. I look forward to savoring it after we kill Umbro. Or maybe before.
Or maybe during.
during would be an interesting time. But we have
There's
things
a lot
to
to be had when you
discuss.
blow smoke right in front of your enemy's face.
That is true. I know a goblin that did that once.
A goblin?
Anyway, what we're going to do is with Miss Marwick and Rokotansky's forces being rather fast and maneuverable, we're going to use that to our advantage. CJ and his friend Sir Davian will be able to be our foot soldiers, while Rokotansky and Marwick use their maddening machines to run down all that stand in our way. While you
Gestures to the party.
Breach the tower.
exactly. A large force like this will require them to leave if they don't want us to actually topple the tower. Which I would rather not do. I wish to give it as a gift to my lord.
Okay, fine. We won't knock the tower down, even though it would solve so much issue.
It would. But it's rather nice.
I think the master would like it.
Exactly. Now, do any of you require rest before we head out? It will
I
I am
take
no longer drunk, right?
no.
Yeah. And I assume
left
we
for like
would
last
on
4 days.
a long rest within the 5 days.
You guys
anyway.
have had like more than enough time to actually long rest.
We've had
I've
all
just
the
Yeah,
taken
then
potions
then I have
recently.
all my facets and stuff like that.
I will
Start,
make sure
remind
you
me,
have your long
superiority
rest.
dice is a D10, right? I just have like a lot of them.
Let me double check.
I just have a lot of them at level 11.
Yeah, 1d10.
Yeah, okay.
You
How
have
many superiority
5
dice do I have level 11?
superiority dice,
Okay, nice. All right, that's good.
unless
Okay.
it hasn't calculated it properly.
Let me check.
Yeah, you go do that.
Right.
Once more.
If everyone is ready, we can traverse the Hellbloom Hollow. Are you all ready?
In character, yes. Out
Yes.
of character, I will be right back. I have to
Yeah,
use the
no
restroom.
worries.
Is there any way to give me better armor before we do this? I get hit a lot.
You wish for armor?
Yeah.
Is that all?
No, that kind of potion ingredients that might be useful for a very secretive potion I want to make later after this.
The best place to find secrets is over there.
And he points to the tower.
Oh, okay. So probably in there.
The best armor he could give you is half plate.
Can I even wear half plate?
It's medium armor.
Oh.
But I think studded leather would do you better for you. Because you have a +3. So I think you would still have the exact same.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm already wearing studded leather.
I think. Let me have a look.
Anything to give me a little higher AC.
What would half plate give you? It would give you 17 with half plate. As opposed to 15 with studded leather.
Sure, I'll take it.
All right. When this decides to open. There we go.
Instead of like the vest, it's like a little, like little breastplate thing. Yeah.
That's basically what half plate is. It's just like the chest plate and like pauldrons or like, yeah. I will switch that over for you.
Star, Mia and Hex have Belt of Storm Giants, right? Which gives us 29 strength.
Yes.
Alright, so my superiority dice save should be 22
Let me double check.
because it's 8 plus 5, which is our proficiency, plus my strength mod, which is 9.
Yeah.
So it's 22.
Let me double check a thing. Because I can basically make a thing to show me your strength save. So it's 8 plus proficiency plus strength, isn't it?
Yeah, 8 plus proficiency plus strength.
So that'd be 15 plus 5 is 20.
Wait, so 8 isn't my strength plus 9, right? Because of belt?
Oh, it was fire giant strength. That's what it was. So your strength is 25.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
because
my bad.
is legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were confused.
Yeah, fire giant was the best you and Adam could get.
Yo.
Right. So you're all ready
Yup.
to ascend the tower.
Yup.
Right, I need a
Murder.
music change.
Hell yeah.
A war.
Was
Is it
it
like a war, or is it just a battle?
was it this one? I think it was this one. That's an
I
ad.
haven't heard any music at all.
It's because I have it open on the stream. So in Discord, if you have the stream open, you'll be able to hear the music.
I haven't heard any music.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, fuck. I didn't
I
set
thought
it
I just had
properly.
mine really quiet.
No. There you go. 1 second. You should be able to hear music now. I've had music going this whole fucking time. Can you hear that?
There we go.
Yeah, I can hear it. Completely.
Had that going the whole time. That's my bad. All right. As all of the vehicles, so you're easily able to get across the river Styx. There are
Just run with
reapers
TJ's
who are
back.
making entire bridges across the river
Damn.
for you. And
Hell yeah.
Rokotansky's forces just go from the north, while Tatian Morwig's will assault from the south. You guys, as soon as you cross the river into the Hellbloom Hollow, even though you're in the car, in this maddening machine, all of you somehow get split up.
Huh?
Because
Huh?
I told you guys about the Hellbloom Hollow. You guys asked about it. It's a tangled maze of thorny vines, branches, and bones.
All right.
It's a
I didn't
dangerous and
remember that section.
confusing place to navigate. And Umbro used to be a fae.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
So
So just remember, don't say your name out loud. Don't say
I am going to do a fun thing with you all. Because I am going to roll initiative for you all. This isn't combat. This is just initiative. That's all it is. Boop. And I don't believe Tone is back. So we will move on to Beak.
So we're all separated, like
You all seem to be in this weird maze. It's as if the maddening machine that you're in, just all the metal pieces started to strip away.
what happened to the
And
ip? What happened to the ip?
Beak, you are in the middle of this maze. What do you do?
Oh, great. A maze. So I would follow the left way, but something tells me that this is weird. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Going to Arcana check.
Yeah, go for it. 24. You're a gnome. And originally, gnomes are from the Fae. As you look around and you see familiar parts of it, you know that this place is going to trick you. It's going to play tricks on your mind, and it's going to do it in a horrible way.
I'm back. What's gonna be a horrible way?
So you guys are in a maze. I rolled initiative. I'm doing Beak first, and then we'll go back to Blythe. As you all watched, as when you entered into the Hellbloom Hollow, you watched as the maddening machine that you were in stripped away, and you're all walking through this maze. A former Archphase turned Devil's Maze.
It
And so
probably won't be. It probably would be fireproof.
one of the things as to why you're not freaking out is because of your helm, Beak.
Yeah.
Your helm of surprise, or helm
I
of
can't be
awareness,
surprised,
that you
baby.
can't be surprised. So, as you're walking around, you see your house. And it's not
great.
surprising.
I know this is illusion. I'll play along for a little bit.
You walk in, and you see your potion. Complete. Perfect. As you've always dreamt it to be. And there is a massive crowd gathered around it. And you see yourself telling everyone about this incredible thing that you've made and the achievement of what it means. And all of them laugh. They start making jokes, and they just continue to ridicule this creation of yours. But there is one person in the crowd whose eyes are wide and runs out from your home. Do you follow them?
Yeah.
You
I'll follow them.
watch as the scenery changes, as they replicate your potion. And in front of the same crowd of people, displays it. And everyone is amazed at this incredible invention of theirs. They are praised for the work that you put all of your years into. And they go down in history as the greatest alchemist to ever live.
It's gonna be my assistant, isn't it? I didn't get a really good look at him.
And at this point, make me an intelligence saving throw with advantage because of your helm.
Intelligence saving throw advantage.
18.
Wow, that is low.
It is. But it is enough. You are not under the frightened condition or the charmed condition. As you realize, this is Fae, and they're trying to fuck with my head.
Yeah.
That will never happen to you. So, and as that comes to your mind, you are within the base of a tower. And it's where we will move to Blythe.
I hope they're
Hello.
gonna be okay.
Blythe.
My 8 intelligence ass.
It's different for everyone.
Fair.
It's Beak is just too smart to get fooled.
Blythe,
Also
as you walk, as you find yourself in this maze, what is it that you first do?
Sorry, 1 second.
That's fine. Does anyone else want to go? Because I can move on while Tone is doing their thing. 'Cause
Who's next
it
on
would be
initiative, I guess.
it would be Bismuth.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I can hear now. What
Ah,
did you say?
okay. I will move back to Blythe.
Yeah.
So, Blythe, what is the first thing that you do as you find yourself in this situation of being in a forest with all of your allies gone?
Blythe's gonna kind of look around, noting that he's alone. And he just kind of shrugs. Well, it's not like I'm unused to this.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they kind of realize that now that there's not all the boisterousness of what they kind of found was a rather enjoyable time absent, they just kind of proceed to... They look around.
Perception check.
Alright. Wow, I am low rolling today.
16. That's fine.
Yeah.
As you're moving around, there's not really a lot of noise. You can hear like muffled battle in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a sound that you hear that is just so distinctive. You hear paper being ripped, crumpled, thrown. Ripped, crumpled, thrown. Over and over again.
What direction is that coming from?
It seems to be every direction. Like when you start to like listen, it's as if it's all around you.
Blythe just kind of pauses slightly, recalling that sound. and then they kind of proceed to look at themselves for a second. Like they kind of look at their own hand and then kind of
They're
look around.
like pieces of crumpled paper.
Wait, their own hand is like pieces of crumpled paper?
And when you look closer, it's canvas. Torn, crumpled.
They just kind of continue to look at their hand for a second and then kind of flex their fingers, and then they kind
Hear
of
the
give
sound.
they just kind of give a soft, almost melancholic expression. Well, if that's what the creator was wishing for.
At this point, you just hear, it's useless. Just off
Hold on a second.
in the distance. Yeah. Hope the rest of you are fucking ready.
Okay, I'm back.
So good.
I'm
but-
prime. I'm prepped. I'm throwing it back.
But yeah, you hear sort of an exasperated sound of an older gentleman. Familiar voice.
Blythe's gonna go look for them.
You
but
find
continue
them, like,
yeah.
whatever direction you move, the sound becomes clearer as if you've moved in the right direction.
All right.
And
Well,
you
he's gonna
see
keep moving forward.
your creator sitting in front of a canvas in this lovely field. And he's just tearing like more pages from the canvas, crumpling it, throwing it to the side. And he
Blythe
just...
will just
Oh, go ahead.
yeah. I was like, Blythe would walk up to them behind them and just come to stand. Kind of like how he used to, and just kind of
Mhm.
look over their shoulder before lightly placing their hand, crumpled and wrinkled and torn as it is, just lightly on their shoulder.
He sort of like jumps and looks at you and just like slowly gets up from the chair, like inspecting all of you, and just looks and goes, "Why can't I get it right? Why aren't you what I want? You're never what I see in my mind. And even after getting back, after that devil helped me, you're still not what I want."
Because whatever was once placed upon the canvas can never be recreated. It was in your blood.
No. I gave up everything for you. And this is all you are. And you watch as he like tears your hand that is just canvas off, crumples it slowly, and instead of throwing it, just drops it. And as you look down, you see multiple versions of you.
Blythe just kind of looks down at him, the various versions of himself, and then just has a very passive expression towards the man. They say that those that create are always going to find faults within their work, but it is that fault that makes it perfect, unique.
But that's the thing. You're real. You can't be perfect. You can't even be art anymore. You're just my failures. And after all the work of trying to get back, which you didn't help with, I've spent so much time getting back from the end of time. to try and live a life of happiness, and all it is you in my head. And I can't get you out. Because you're not perfect. Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving. Oh shit. Okay.
The DC is 18. And
I
you
beat the
fucking
shit out
nail
of
it.
that.
You look at this, and you see the paint dripping from this version of your creator. A very bad copy made by Umbra. She's not a painter.
Blythe kind of watches their dripping and breaking form, but doesn't really seem to hold any malice. And then just with their nub hand kind of dips it in like onto their shoulder again.
Your hand grows
And then
back.
just kind of and as he's doing that, thank you, Yabe. Blythe just drapes their wings around them and draws them close and is just like, no matter what form or figure you take or the things that people create, that image of you shall never be blemished. As they proceed to then kind of just softly put their head on their shoulder and then just kind of murmurs, it's time for this to end. Hush now.
And you watch.
And then they...
Oh, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they just kind of just hold them there and just wait.
You suddenly feel nothing there at all, as all the paint is just on the easel and ready. Whenever you or someone else wants to paint whatever they want. And as you see that image, it's as if the painting or lack of envelops you. And you see yourself standing at the base of a tower, a small gnome next to you, who seems to have gotten here first.
Blythe looks down at Beak and then just proceeds to go, I missed your small, squishable face. As they then proceed to reach down and then start squishing your face.
Hey, it's not my fault I can't get the surprise.
Bismuth, we move on to you.
Hello.
You watch as in your undrunken state, this car begins to unravel around you. And you as well find yourself in a maze. No one around you. What's the first thing that you do?
I think they get like... I'm thinking of a Dutch expression. Wait. They get like really on guard, like really...
Yeah.
I don't want to say paranoid, but they're focused on their surroundings and like kind of like surviving.
Survival check.
Kind of, yeah.
19.
There you go.
You know, in this maze, you're in a safe place at the moment. You have a rough idea just looking around. This has been made specifically. And you look at a path and you're like, that's the path I should take.
Okay. She will stay on like guard, but she will head down that pathway.
Okay. As you walk down, you exit the maze. And you see a ship of unholy fire. And you are surrounded by everyone again. All the tieflings trying to get onto the ship.
I think this will kind of like set her fake heart rhythm kind of like offbeat a little bit. As this was like the moment that instilled like a lot of fear into her. And I feel like since she is a reborn, she would have forgotten about most of the details, and seeing it in detail, like,
Everything is very
kind
clear
of,
now for the first
yeah,
time.
it's very clear. So I think she will take small steps towards it, but try and like keep her breathing steady.
You take a few small steps and you're on the ship. And there is this crazed Fire Ganassi screaming, just going, right, I'm gonna get you all back to where you need to be. Because fuck it, you're on my ship and I'm gonna take you where I like. And you leave.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
you've seen the sun. And you see it again. As you're all kicked off the ship, in a beautiful, lively landscape. And as
Hmm.
all these tieflings are having this lovely, like, moment, they all are staring at you, horrified.
She will look down at her hands.
You're bismuth.
Oh. Ooh.
You're not the tiefling that you were. You're the monster they all see. And much like a famous author and story, I can't remember the name, they all pull out pitchforks and just scream monster and chase
She'll,
you
like,
from their new home.
I think she will run, but before they eventually start chasing her, she tries to get like one last look of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And is like, I knew I wouldn't belong here.
Wisdom saving throw.
Hmm.
It's not enough.
Hmm.
That feeling
Damn.
of not being enough and not being what they want and feeling like you wouldn't belong with the people that you tried to escape with unfortunately overtakes you. You cannot be there.
Oh.
Or and Blythe wouldn't be able to give a bardic. You are considered frightened. Would it be charmed? Yes. I think you'd be considered frightened and charmed by Umbra.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
I will explain what that means when combat starts. Also, I want to remind everyone, initiative was 23, 22, 20, 19, and 18.
Damn.
It's insane.
Yeah. I'm surprised I got the highest of the initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's very good for initiative.
You have you have alert. That's why.
I have a what?
Alert.
Oh,
So
right.
Yeah. Bismuth, you are in the base of a tower, but that thought is in your mind.
Lovely.
Like, it's like waking up from one of the worst nightmares you've ever had.
Fair.
Rick, buddy. It's your turn.
Rick is just wondering where the hell he is. Just like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck I am?
What's the first thing you do?
Well, he's confused, so he's getting his guard back up. Rick, now no longer surrounded by all the people he kind of met that was helping with his survival in the new place, goes from the goofy-ish Rick that he has to more of the Rick that has been solo fighting devils for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
More of a serious, like, all right, get shit done, focus on survival, focus on a way out, get an escape plan, and try to reconvene with the people that you were with before.
All right. Survival check.
What is my survival stuff?
Plus 10. You have expertise.
Yippee for Gore. That's
Yeah.
a 15. God, that's a bad roll.
That is There's just enough.
Oh, yippee. I would rule it out to the car being stripped away.
Yes.
The car's gone. Where do I go?
Car's gone. Where the fuck do I go? You guys have no idea what the imp's dealing with right now. Oh boy.
He's still.
Rick, as you're like, cool, I have to make a plan. I have to get to like where we need to go. You are booking it through this maze, and you're on this brimstone, and then it starts to get softer and softer as you're back on familiar feeling of sand. And you're out of the maze. And you see your hometown in the scorching prairie. And it
Rick
is
has-
on fire.
Rick is confused because he knows he was just in hell, but there is an emotion of there is his family there. And he is a Jerboa. They are a mouse, so there's like a lot of family. But he cares for them all like pretty evenly. And he starts just running towards them all.
You make it into the town and you see bodies upon bodies. There are people screaming for their parents, for their children, and you are able to get straight to your house where you know your family would be. And the roof
Rick
has
will-
collapsed in.
Rick will try to like scout out the area after like kicking down the door, just like trying to scout the area, seeing who's still here, who's still safe, trying to assess the damage.
Not too many people you would know, which is strange because you know a lot of people here. But it's like your mind is focused on your family's house. And you try to open the door and it is just barricaded shut from debris.
What is this? He'll grab his two scimitars and starts to chip away at the debris.
Chip away, or do you want to try and break through with athletics?
I'll try to break through with the bunnies.
Athletics then, plus 17.
Why did that not roll? Oh, 33.
33. You immediately break down this door and you see, you hear a horrifying crunching sound as you break open the door. And you watch as a pool of blood rolls around your feet. And you see just a family member whose head has been crushed from you breaking the door open. And others are just looking there, mouth agape, pinned under things, some dead, some screaming. Others are looking at you, and just the small sound in this roaring fire as it all disappears, realizing what you've done. Just a voice going, "You're not a warrior. You're a killer. You weren't here to help. You're off killing. That's all you do." Con saving throw, please.
It's a +9 for me, right?
Plus 10.
Thank God for resilience.
DC 18.
I'm gonna roll.
That's-
Use a lucky on that.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh,
I will take your luck point away from you for combat.
please.
13.
Oh, I fail. Oh, I fail.
And that feeling sinks into you. That there is a difference between being a warrior and a killer. and all you've been doing when you were in hell was killing. They weren't innocent, but you were still just killing. And that's what sits in your head as you see yourself in the bottom of this tower. Bismuth, Beak, and Blythe around you. As we move on to Adam.
Damn.
Wait, you didn't say if he was charmed or frightened.
Charmed and frightened.
Oh, he
If you
is-
fail this, you're charmed and frightened.
Okay.
Shit.
And it doesn't matter if you're immune to those effects. Not
Damn.
for this.
Spell
Mhm.
magic.
That's
spell
a little
magic, spell
horrific.
magic.
Yeah, this shit's powerful devil shit. Like, this is essentially their lair action that's being
Mhm.
used.
So,
Adam. Same as everyone else. The car strips away, and you are in a maze. All alone. A very familiar situation you've been in before.
Trickery, I see. He'll attempt to look around.
That would be perception or survival. So either +0 or +5.
Okay, I'll do the survival.
All right.
In rolls, because my laptop
Yeah, no worries.
shithead. 1d20 +5. Baby, that's a 13. No,
That's
that's
an
an
11.
11. Hold on. It took a while to
Yeah, it's all
register.
good. So as you're looking around, you're not too sure where where you are, where you're meant to be. The car's gone, like everyone is gone. Like this group that wasn't trying to hunt you is gone. And as you're just sort of standing there, there is a sound. You hear battle going on behind you, but it distances. And the maze gets less foggy, less dense, and you're able to sort of just move very easily.
You'll do so, walking slowly through it.
As you're moving, there are people, humans, running up to you and just going, "You have to help. Please, you're the first person I've found who looks like they can defend themselves. Please, you have to help."
He looks confused.
Please, you have a big sword, you have armor, you're some sort of knight, please help me. And they just are grabbing your hand and like, they are like pushing in the dirt, trying to pull you towards somewhere.
Could I insight?
Yeah, you can
the
insight.
person?
Plus
Sure.
0.
Could I? +0. Let's go.
Mhm.
Exactly what we need here.
Oh yeah.
Plus 1d20, 16.
This person is desperate for help. And you are the first person they have found in hours.
Okay. I guess Adam moves to the
Okay.
pole.
As you're moving, there is a small village. You somehow are back on Alkari, and it's being attacked by wolves. Not dire wolves, not hellhounds, just wolves. Something you could slash away at with ease.
I guess he'll just move forward and just take his greatsword out, chop
With
a
that-
wolf's head off.
And you do so without any effort at all. And these people are happy. They're amazed by it, at how easy you're able to defeat these things. They're sitting down and having like a meal with you, and carelessly you take off your helmet, and the disguise disappears. There's a moment where they're all looking at you, and a person just goes, "So that's why you wear the helmet." And they continue having this celebration with the real you. You find out that there's other people in this town who are like you. And it's a safe place. And what feels like weeks go by. And this is nice. It's safe. There's nothing terrible about it. Until some people disappear. One by one. And they're all Jan Avar. You meet with the chief of this village. And for whatever reason, your armor's gone, your spellbook is gone, your sword is gone, everything. And there is a disgust that you've seen in other people's eyes. And suddenly there are chains on you. And he just goes, I don't need these monsters in my village. I need to get rid of them. And protect everyone from things like you. Intelligence saving throw.
Holy shit. Okay. What's my modifier again?
Intelligence saving throw is +5.
Let's go. +5. That's a 12.
12. Not enough. You
Shit.
remember
Alright.
your conversation with the Time Devil and how you asked if your people would ever be able to be free and do something about their situation, and he said, you're still here. You're not trying. But you just tried. And you failed. And you are now frightened and charmed by Umbro.
Damn.
As you
Meatball.
stand in the tower, you were all at the base a moment ago when you were looking at each other. And when you all turn to move down the hallway, you see Umbro standing at the end of this massive room. And she just looks at all of you and goes, time to die, invaders. And that's where we'll end session.
Hell.
Wow, god damn it.
Damn.
Holy
cliffhanger.
fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
You won't tell us what the Charmed and Frightened will do, will you, mother trucker?
Oh, we'll
Nope.
figure that one out next session.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Just
die
gonna note.
immediately when X
So
goes on his turn.
the first 2 people succeeded, everyone else failed.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Dispel magic. Dispel
Mhm.
magic.
Yeah.
Dispel magic.
Frightened.
Wait, dude,
I
what was
honestly-
what was your modifier? What was your
Plus
modifier
10.
on your... we both had
People
plus
got real
10.
unlucky.
Damn.
Adam had
But
the least chance of succeeding just because
Yeah,
of their
I
saving throws.
I do think it fits for Bismuth because she puts up a front of like, yeah, I'm gonna beat the ever living shit out of everyone because she has no idea what her past has been.
Also,
And now she knows.
I hope that wasn't too much for anyone.
No, it wasn't.
I know it
No.
was
Oh, that
like
was
very
good.
intense, but it's hell. I wanted to have it be a vision so that it could be like, this isn't actually happening, and you guys will get through it. Unless you die.
I kind of feel like Beak cheated
How so?
With
the helm, kind of preventing her from getting really scared or anything.
that's just
That's
good
a good
decision
thing,
on your
yeah. Like, that
on your
was a thing that you had
Yeah.
on you.
She wouldn't really have been mad about the goblin guy stealing the potion and replicating it either.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah.
It's just the sort of the effect of like that space, and narratively speaking, because I knew that Blythe is a very like neutral person. So I was like,
yes.
I would have to try real fucking hard to like put something in front of them to like agitate and like stress them out. But I knew
I
having
really
a situation like that of like,
I-
you're
I
my
really
mistake.
I really applauded you for taking that approach, especially because it's
Yeah.
like, no. Like, you took the artist perspective of
Mhm.
like that, and that was fucking brilliant.
By the
Yeah, it's
way,
like, welcome to being an artist.
I wrote that shit today because I forgot. I had like some notes of like, it's a Fey fiend forest. It'll probably be some
Yeah.
vision shit. I wrote down everyone, like, I wrote down a sentence for everyone's visions like earlier today because I was like,
Oh, damn.
I'll try some of this, I'll try some of that. Because I was like, because some people's backstories, like, I've been given very little.
Mhm.
But I think that people have given me enough throughout this campaign for me to be like, cool, I can do this, or like, I can work off of this. Like with Adam's thing of like the previous conversation with the Time Devil of like, yeah, if you try, you might succeed. So I was like, cool. If you fail, you tried and failed, and you're reinforcing your own mentality of like, no, I'm gonna run and hide.
Or you just kill them now.
Yeah.
Mortals are not worth saving.
Mm-hmm. So
God damn.
yeah, I didn't want it to just be like, hell is this battlefield where everyone's fighting and you guys might lose hit points or some shit. It's like, no, you're gonna lose hit points in the fight. Mentally, you're gonna be fucked up going in.
So, everybody,
I like-
prepared to spell magic. Right
Also,
now.
What's the spell magic?
the three frontliners are frightened and charmed
Yeah.
of Umbra.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
I
I'm
know
not
it's
frightened
You-
and charmed.
What's
I mean the
frightened and charmed?
primarily
Blink.
frontliners, which is funny
Yeah.
calling Adam a frontliner. Bless you.
Adam a
Technically-
frontliner? No, Adam's like a machine.
Adam's
Adam is a jack of all trades by
Yeah.
definition.
We need to
I've
get him.
had to sneeze like 5 times
on
during
Aw.
the session and
Right
none
now.
of them came and it was so annoying.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. That was German. You're almost there.
Yeah.
Preemptive, bless you.
I do that a lot. And then Doodle never sneezes. But
I do like how you dealt with Rick though, because
yes, because I
it
didn't
was
have
very
much
so like
with
Yeah,
Rick,
yeah.
and I was like, you really like fighting, and I wanted to go like shonen protagonist, where it's like, cool, he probably really cares about his family, so let's just fuck that up.
because in general, I would say it would be true. Rick normally has a good head on his shoulders where he knows he's not a killer, but if you have like Archfey Devil coming at you saying like, nah fam, you're just a murderer, and like
Yeah.
fucking with you, it's gonna get to you regardless.
So I'll
And
read
he
you
was
out
in hell, so
what I wrote for Rick. A vision of their town shunning them for not being the warrior they claim to be all the time. That's all I wrote. Everything else was just like going off of what you were doing, and I was like, and whatever I described when I felt like it. So I was like, cool, the house is like collapsed. People have tried to get out. And now it's barricaded. People, like, you're going to assume it's just debris. To be fair, I said debris. But there can be people there trying to get out in that very moment, and you're very strong. I was like,
yeah.
cool, you kill a person.
Before I go take a
It
nap,
is the hubris of strength, right?
Goodbye.
Where
Thank
like
you for playing
if you
Shiny.
don't know how to control your own strength,
Bye.
you will end up hurting people.
what was the thing you wrote for Beak? 'Cause I gave you. I thought I gave you
for
a good backstory for.
Beak, I put their life's work being ridiculed as a joke, only to be stolen and praised as the work of another alchemist.
No. So it wasn't her assistant that stole the
No.
potion.
It was someone else. I didn't really describe it because I wanted to leave it up to you on if it was the goblin or if it was like just a random person.
That's good.
Man, I hate the
momentarily.
show.
Hmm.
I can't believe this shiny. I hate this short on short hate crime.
I am going to
Me?
dispel magic you, and you are going to not kill me.
Listen, I think if I were to like, I'm hoping Star lets me decide if I do end up like fighting you guys, how ham I go on you. If Star
Your
just
charm is
says,
probably
"Hey,
DM control.
yeah," well, because if Star says, "Hey, Soul, go as much as how much you would go on to Umbro," there is like I could hit
There's
you
a
8
lot.
times in a row.
Yeah.
I could hit you 8 times in a row, but that is after proning you, so I can hit you for advantage and possibly stunning you for auto crits. So
Yeah, Rick is dangerous to have charmed. Because
Yeah, like
all
Rick and
three
Hex need to get
of the people charmed
uncharmed.
can do so much damage.
You know what's really funny is I'm looking at some of my spells going, wow, I picked up Antagonize. I can just
Mhm.
antagonize somebody into smacking Umbro.
Yep.
It's like, oh, you're charmed, let me just recharm you.
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're so key, you're so pog.
Now,
Now
by the
I'm
way,
really glad
I'm...
I have the gloves that I can hit
And
from
you
a
know what's
distance.
funny?
Oh, yeah.
Is Beak has something that would probably make it easy for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Only
I also
works on
have
one person.
Warding Wind just in case somebody decides to
Ooh.
throw ranged shit.
I will remind Adam, you have
Mhm.
Disintegrate prepared.
I know.
Ooh.
Sanctuary.
I
Right
Just
now.
for no
my
Don't
reason.
dispel magic me.
spell.
I'm just gonna let you know you have Disintegrate prepared.
We love
Mm.
Disintegrate. You know what, Hex? Me personally,
Mhm.
as your friend, as your birthday brother, love Disintegrate.
I'm just
Please
gonna
don't disintegrate my nose.
I'm just gonna say one thing.
Mhm.
Damn, that's a first. I have never been actually disintegrated by a party member before. I look forward to potentially that happening.
Also,
Yeah.
a reminder,
Uh-huh.
the portent rolls that I gave you affect Umbro. Not the
I
party members.
know. I have
Wait,
fingers
wasn't my portent roll
prepared
11?
for the thing.
If I just
So those are portent rolls you can use against Umbro during the fight.
Yeah, it was during the
I
fight.
didn't
Yeah.
get one.
Mm-hmm.
oh
Yeah, we
oh
all
yeah, you weren't
did.
here.
No,
wait, I wasn't
Shiny
there.
wasn't there.
Roll a d20 now. And we'll have that.
Yeah, roll the d20 in the chat.
I can
See
add
what
that
you
to
get.
the list because there is
Roll a nat 20 or a nat 1 right now, Shiny. I
17?
believe in you.
17's the
Oh,
highest you
that's
have.
phenomenal. That's
Uh,
phenomenal.
So there's 17, 13, 11, 11, 6, and a nat 1.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that one is
one
great.
gonna
The
come
nat
in
1 is
handy.
going to be very handy.
Oh
Just
yes,
gotta use it
I
at the
can't
right
wait for
time.
You
that
can't
to
make my
pop
dispel
off.
magic check. Thank you very much.
Just gonna
I
have
can't-
to
I
use it at the right time.
I can't wait for the legendary resistances to negate that bullshit.
Me?
I don't think legendary resistances can negate nat 1s, can they, Star?
They
Yes,
can.
they can.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they can.
So specifically
that's the
with
reason he gets them.
there's a reason I gave you portent rolls because the thing about portent is whatever the roll is, you make it that number. It's not
Mhm.
I roll a 17 and then add my modifiers. It's that's 17. So,
Yeah.
you know,
If
you
you
just
nat
gotta,
one, hey, that's 17.
if they have legendary resistances, you just gotta get rid of them. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have
And-
All
spells.
charmed. Nice.
And you know what classes she has. Because
Yep.
that was given to you.
I missed that then.
Alright. Guys, if you end up fighting Rick, I will let you know he's a swashbuckler rogue, so you can't target him, and he has Sentinel. Alright, good luck.
Okay, I just hit you with slow and continue moving.
I
Yeah. Honestly, that's the
Alright.
best thing.
Guys,
I
that is
literally
probably the
have
best thing.
slow.
That is probably the best thing you can do for Rick.
For
Mm.
I
me,
hit you
it's
with
just I stay
what's the
30
save for
feet out
slow,
of my
though?
range.
Alright, I
what is
hit
the-
you from 45 feet away or
Yeah.
I grief underneath you. Good luck.
120 feet.
Wait,
Don't
what is the
forget
save
about
for
my
slow?
65 feet.
Isn't it a wisdom save?
For slow? Ooh, I don't know off
Yeah.
the top of my head. Let me have a look.
Yes, it is a wisdom save.
Yeah, then I'm fine. Then you're
Yeah,
fine.
wisdom
If you can
save.
slow Rick, you'll be fine.
And I mean, I'd be throwing a DC 21 whiz save at your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to roll a nat
Nice.
20 for me to
So-
like say that.
Bismuth could easily succeed that. And then Adam can also easily succeed that.
Okay,
well,
what if I
kind of.
change it to a charisma save instead, just to be an asshole?
Bismuth can still succeed that because Bismuth.
I'm not
Adam-
worried about
Monk.
bismuth. I'm worried about Adam.
Adam's
Yeah,
cleric first level, so he has charisma and wisdom saving throws.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh damn! He
So
has a spice.
Adam has really good saving throws. It's +7, +2, +6, +5, +5, +6. Adam's got really good coverage.
There is still one thing that I could theoretically, I think, do
Mm-hmm.
to counter Adam, and I think it's one of my bard abilities.
Lay down and die.
Lay down and
Uh,
die.
The armored
the
mage
only
is standing
person-
in front of you, charmed and frightened.
Yeah, I think everybody in the party has pretty even like what is it? Saving arrays, except for me and Beak, who are like pretty specialized in our saves.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
I am very specialized in my saves.
Yeah.
You know, wait, hold on. There's the one time I actually legitimately think that this fucking ability on Bard is not going to be useless, and that's Counter Charm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. But
You
don't you
also
have to
count-
cast
God,
it before charm hits though?
I think
No.
you do. Oh, do you not?
It
No, it's
says
just, hey, you're
specific-
charmed by.
I'm gonna have to read that.
It says, as an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay.
A creature must be
Oh.
able to hear and see you to gain this benefit. The performance ends early if you're incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end it. So no,
So-
it's literally, I give everyone advantage!
Yeah.
Counter
So
charm being
to-
useful for once? Oh my
to
god.
give you guys an idea of how it will work, it will be typical of like you roll at the end of your turn to see if you break it. You roll for the charmed and the frightened condition. You will have advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. So I'm how do I want to rule that?
I mean,
'Cause it
is a
doesn't
hard
say
fight, so.
Frightened and charmed. So I'm gonna say whenever you make the saving throw, you have to declare beforehand on if you're getting advantage on frightened or charmed.
I'd agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I would just say, I think the best way would just be like,
See you later,
frightened
Shiny.
is not as bad as condition as charmed.
Yes.
Charm's pretty bad.
I mean, for me, it's not
Yeah.
because I have the
Also,
gloves that
Tom,
can
you
make
can
it
talk now
any
if you want.
reach. Join us, Tom.
Oh, I've just been working this whole time while I've been listening.
Yeah.
Well,
I
there's
hope
still
you
the
enjoyed.
issue with- yeah, there's still the issue with being charmed though, because
Mhm.
if Umbro still can dictate your thing, and I mean, it's a 3rd level spell for me to redirect you with antagonize.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Plus, I
will
can deal
always
damage against you too.
yeah, I will always take the advantage on ending the charm before I do the fight. Like I'd rather not attack my allies before I attack Umbro. Like I think that is more
I'd rather
detrimental.
suffer disadvantage on attacks against the source of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, same.
Charm's pretty
Uh,
bad because I don't have my own will here for a little bit.
Yeah, mister, I have disintegrate gun pointed at everyone's proverbial head.
yeah.
I have Finger of Death as well.
Mm-hmm. Also,
I don't know
Hex,
how many people that's gonna be a problem with. What about Hex?
did you finish that artwork?
Mhm.
Just curious.
I'm still working on it.
No worries then.
unfortunately.
No, that's all good.
The last update I sent you was the
Yeah.
most recent one.
Okay. Hell yeah. Because
Um,
we
what are you
might
making?
skip next week, just because something's come up. I'm not going to go into it. And if we can do the 22nd, we can. Otherwise, I'm going to make it so that everyone can be here. Because I know Eddie wasn't able to be here today. So I'm going to do
Fair.
my best to get everyone to be here.
That's actually perfect because
Also-
I am unfortunately had to work a 12-hour shift next Friday.
Yeah.
So I
no
was going to
worries.
have to tell you I couldn't make
Yeah,
it.
that's all right. Also, there's the whip in the Discord of what Hex's character looks like outside of the skin suit,
Yeah, that's sick.
which I fucking love it.
That is
Hex,
amazing.
I will say this, Hex. I've known you for like 3 years now, almost, and your art has gotten so much better. It's
Yeah.
like I'm gushing.
It's
You're
Jeez.
so
fucking
cool.
love it.
This guy is so
I'm
cool. I'm pointing at
gushing.
Hex. I'm pointing at Hex. Look at this guy. This guy is so cool.
Because
So cool.
just to let you know, Hex, I have a way to change tokens in appearance only. So
That's
I have
pretty-
a very quick way of I can quickly show it with a thing that no one should worry about.
Smile.
This is just something for Venti to worry about later.
Oh no.
So if I do appearance only on Adam, you now become that.
That's funny.
Ignore the fact that it's a big owl dragon doodle. Don't say a word.
What? What do you mean?
It's a big owl dragon.
That's adorable.
Dragon.
Yes.
And then all I do
Okay.
is hit restore transformation and you go back.
That's cool.
That's sick.
hmm It's a thing that I
pretty useful.
completely forgot that Foundry can do. It's been in here for like a year and a half.
Yeah, it's a Foundry is so good if you
Use everything they give you. Unfortunately, it's the only unintuitive part about it.
Because that works for like, there's a setting to be like, this is for polymorph or this is for a wild shape. It's really handy. And it has different stats for if it's wild shape or polymorph. But yeah, that was today's session. I hope you all
was
enjoyed
very
the psychological trauma part of it.
Oh yes.
Because I was
Yeah.
I've missed it.
a little bit like, I hope I don't go too far with anything.
No, this is fine.
Okay.
Nah,
Because
you were good.
that's the only worry that I have. Because is that I like overstep a boundary or something with like people's characters, their stories, or like how they personally feel. So I'm glad no one was upset. And if there is anything that like is too much, please don't like feel like you can't DM me and be like, hey, I didn't appreciate this. I won't be upset or anything. I'll just change shit for the future so that it doesn't happen again.
All good, mate.
All good.
Hell yeah. But
Just as long
Next-
as no more unexpected clowns get shown in my
yes,
face
that
is all I
was
care about.
that was my bad. Because I think it was
It's
one of those
okay.
things where like I went over it during session 0 of like, hey, is there anything that like anyone doesn't want me to deal with? And I think it was just one of those early like session 0s where you weren't there. So I was
Yeah,
like,
and that's
"Phew."
totally a-okay, mate. And I mean, hey, you're good. It happens.
But that is a thing that I will remember forever, pretty much, because people
Thank
have
you.
mentioned little things, and I also now have this thing, a big
Oh, X card.
Yes, because after the session where we moved over from Crusaders Hill, I was like, I need to make sure I have that for players who are just like, I want to move on from this.
Mm-hmm.
So that is there in case people need it.
Huzzah!
But next session
Hell yeah.
will be combat and potentially the last session. If combat goes a
Hell
bit
yeah.
long and it has to go into the next week, I hope people are fine with that. And
Heck yeah!
Of course.
because I
I'm
do
all
want to have like a
here.
nice ending for your characters, or not nice, a nice ending. I want to have a nice conclusion.
Yeah, you want to have a
then-
conclusive ending, or like
Yeah.
at least one
Yeah.
that's
Like it might not be a happy ending. It might be a terrible ending where a bunch of you die. Um,
So
I'm
you guys
yeah.
just
completely
blow up.
fine with that.
yeah, you might all lose. You might get slaughtered. You might get turned into a puppet. Which,
Like that horned devil.
yes, that was fucking
Please
funny.
use
Twist it.
Bismuth as a hand puppet if she dies.
You have my
You
word.
have permission. Thank you.
Please, I know this is gonna be fucking morbid as
Mhm.
shit, but turn Blythe into a cloak, like a wing cloak or something.
Okay. hell yeah.
Yes.
I thought you were
yeah,
going to be
so I
like
love my
taxidermy them,
talking.
put them in a building.
If anybody should be taxidermied, it should be Rick.
It should be
Oh
Rick.
my God.
Legit though,
It'd be
actually.
so funny.
Just a little
It's Rick.
stuffed Jabrona.
No, you know there is on Etsy there are people putting up taxidermies of mouses doing pole dancing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
It'd be that.
fucking amazing. That's
You know
gonna
what?
be
I'm
Rick.
down.
Those-
If we
those
lose,
actually are kinda
Rick can
neat.
be a taxidermy pole dancing Jerboa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That'd be pretty fucking funny.
Wait, hold on. You mean this one?
Wait, where?
Look
Where
at
you
your
sending
D&D
it?
no
Where?
mic because it's going to get posted. Yep, there we go.
Yes.
Yes.
It's very good. Oh, I
It's so
definitely need
funny.
one of those.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I've also seen some pretty great like felting dolls that people have made that are like
Yeah.
hyper realistic as well.
It's so fun. People are so
But here's
creative.
the opposite, guys. Rick has legs for days, you know.
True. It really does.
So there's
True.
difference.
By the way,
Wait,
a little
wait.
thing.
Not only are you taxidermied in pole dancing, but you have to have like those really long, like lace wrapped thigh high, like
Yeah, the thigh high
stiletto-
stockings that have like the
Yeah, the
crisscross
thigh high
pads.
still.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, a thing for next week that I will remind some people who haven't done combat in my world. If you want to identify something about an enemy, you can use your skills. It's a free action. Basically, if you're like, I want to understand what this person is capable of casting, or like what sort of leveled spells they have, it's like, cool, you can use Arcana. If you're like, I want to figure out what one of their abilities is by lying and basically having that, because this is a sentient person, you can use deception and they will be like, no, I'm going to correct you on that because I have too much pride and I'm not going to have you stand there and say that I'm doing this when you're wrong. Because I think it's fun to be able to use your skills to identify an enemy, and there's a lot of ways that you can actually use the things that you're good at. And
Flexible skill usage? Oh
Mhm.
my god.
and depending on how
Oh.
high you roll, I give you more info. Simple as
Yeah.
that. So
It's also why me and Star makes it so that when you're using Arcana, you actually use Arcana with the stat that you cast
Yes.
with. Because
Yes, I
feel like
remember the
no.
like start
Yep.
mentioning that the
If
last
you're a
session, and
sorcerer,
I'm just like,
you use Arcana with Charisma because you naturally feel magic and it makes sense. Also, there was a thing that Shiny put, which I'm going to talk about. Bardic Inspiration lasting an hour is the silliest change in 24 Players Handbook. No, it's everyone's subclass being at level 3, which is fucking stupid. Because most of the things that get subclasses at earlier levels are spellcasters who fucking
like
need
Warlock.
it. Also,
And Druids.
well, this is the thing. Warlock makes the most sense for a level 1 subclass because who the fuck is your patron up until level 3?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
whole thing
no,
is I go up to Devil, I sign contract, I get power. It's instant. It's the easiest way to get into magic.
Yeah, and it's
Which
not
is
even
why
that much
I'm
power.
just keeping it that way.
Yeah, you don't even get that much power as a level 1 warlock. It's enough, but
Mhm.
like
Sorcerer.
that's why like
You have innate
Yeah.
magic. There you fucking go. It's less than a sentence, basically. Like, draconic ancestry, it's your fucking ancestry. You were born with it. You have some scales and a tail. Good for you. You have a really nice armor class for a sorcerer. Like, great. So I'm just keeping it that way when I inevitably update Foundry finally, because I'm not doing that for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too, because I already updated it. But
Yeah.
I
like
feel
the
like Wizards of the
maneuvers.
Coast don't know what they're doing anymore. I feel
Look.
so many of the things they're doing just makes no sense to me.
I think they do. It was the 50th anniversary. They had to do something. That's all it was. There were some fantastic ideas. I think maneuvers are great, and I think the weapon masteries are great. All right. And I think the race and like background stuff is good. That's it. Apart from that, I don't think the other stuff is bad. Or
It's
not
weird.
Yeah, like the subclass thing is weird. It makes multi-classing way less fun and also leveling way less fun. A wizard
made
at
Druid,
level
like, really
2 is not
Yeah.
fun anymore.
They made the Spores Druid just the best version of the Druid now, because you don't have the HP shield as your class anymore. If you turn into a wild shape, you just get temp HP via Druid level, and you just turn into the animal and get their stats, which makes
Also-
almost no sense.
A thing
Can we
that they
also
go ahead.
address that fucking fighters get 4-second wins at
Mhm.
fucking level 10?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The thing with Druid, in Unearthed Arcana, they had it where you just had a stat block with a walking speed, a swim speed, a climbing speed, and a fly speed. And then you were just like, cool, I'm going to be this thing. And then at higher CRs, you had just more health or more armor class or more this, that, the other. It was great. Fucking who knows what they did. Also, you just don't get the health from whatever you wild shape into anymore.
Yeah,
Which-
that's what I mean.
Like, sure, but like outside of Moon Druid, like that, it's fine. It's not an issue. Moon Druid, as I've said to Soul, big fucking issue.
I think it's balanced. The thing is, it's not. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just
Yeah, and
Moon Druid still has it where the temp HP is times 3. The
yeah,
Druid level.
which is fine. Like, it's fine to have stuff that isn't balanced. It's why a lot of like Rogue has the most like, I'm gonna play this or I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna do this because it's fun. Not a lot of them are balanced. Phantom is dog shit, but
It really
it's
is.
fun.
Yeah.
And it leads to a lot more RP, which
Yeah.
is great.
Like,
And
if you
the
want to
thing
be
with
a
the Moon Druid too is that, yeah, it's unbalanced, but if you are a good DM, you can work around that with your player.
like dropping
and
an
have
ooze
a-
on them
Yeah.
and almost
No,
killing
but, like-
them in 3 turns.
But like, you can have a players agreement too, or like players and DM agreement, where
Yeah,
like
which
you
is
can
what we
find
did.
a way to work around it.
Yeah,
Where like, hey, I'll be a large creature, so you
Yeah.
can have like advantage on me.
That was a whole thing that we did where you were a half giant druid, and I was like, cool, I'm going to make you large so I can have more wolves use pack tactics on you. And you went, I'm good with that because I have the health to deal with it.
Yeah,
and it
then
was
you didn't.
fine. And then I almost killed you because you left the party and you were like, hey, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
be back in
almost
like
died.
5 minutes, guys.
I'm gonna take a quick
Stop.
5 real
To be-
quick,
to be
guys.
fair,
I'll be right back.
It was
If you
so
know-
funny. It was like, here's this quest item that I've used locate object on, and it's not too far away. I'll be
was
right
the-
back.
it-
There's definitely no danger.
Yeah, it was the meme of the yes, no, like
Yeah.
because like this was like the quest item that my character has been searching for a long time. Just randomly decides to locate object, sees that it's like within like
Mhm.
a few
It's a
feet
couple
of it.
100 feet away.
Yeah, decides to go find it, proceeds to get oozed.
Yep.
Nickelodeon, as
It
the kids
was
say.
so funny because I had it planned of like, there'll be this thing roughly in the area so that if this motherfucker uses locate object, it can be like, cool, here's the optional boss fight to get this item. And you did it by yourself. It was great. It's fucking hilarious. And I'm so glad I recorded all of that because I do need to make a short of it one day.
Oh, it's
Hell
so
yes.
good.
Also, Star, I have to ask, and by the way, I just
Mhm.
want to let you know. I find it really funny that of all the things to take from my character, it was his fucking hat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
yeah.
I was just
was
looking
like-
at it and I was like, it's just a piece of equipment. And I was like, any character who has a hat would hate losing their hat because I have a lot of characters that like wearing hats.
Blythe is
Literally
like the first
everybody
character
in
I've
this
ever
party has a
drawn.
hat.
Yeah.
There's
Blythe
some
is like the
fries
first
in the
character I
background.
personally have ever had who has like an active hat in their design.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, finally! And then it's like, by the way, you lose your hat. I'm like,
Yeah. Because it
I'm
was
not
one of
changing
those.
my art.
It was like non-magical, so I was like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
take your clothes. That's just weird. I was like, can't do the deck of Many of Wonders. Can't
Because
do
it's
the.
not, because it's
I
magical.
could have taken the adamantine breastplate, which would have just been mean.
Technically non-magic.
It
Yeah.
is non-magical,
Mhm.
and yes, but then I'd be like, all right, guys, watch me in my +0 dex.
Yep. Watch you
go
in your
fight
10
Umbro."
deck. Look at you with your
Wait,
10
Doodle,
AC.
you're in your new place now, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is it good? You having fun?
Yeah. I still have to unpack a lot in the office area, but my bedroom is finished. I have hung a TV.
Yippee!
Hey,
Nice.
yo.
I will say
And
one thing:
then-
your wire management is like 10 times better.
Hey, it was way worse. I'm still working on it, man.
At least you're working on it. I just gave up.
The thing is, the shelves up here have my video game consoles in it, and my TV is over there. So
Hey, your wire I almost said your video game management. Your wire management is better than like most. I mean, if people
Thanks.
saw what was behind my desk, they would probably just scream.
Mine is organized. It's just the length of cables is weird for my shit.
Yeah.
that's just
Mine-
annoying. Yeah.
Mine
Also audio
automatically
equipment.
makes people start playing Slim Shady's Mom Spaghetti.
Nice.
Okay,
Also, a quick
okay.
thing, because with some of your equipment, because I was like thinking on like, what the fuck could I actually take? And it was like a hunting trap, rusty manacles. Fucking, that isn't funny. And then I just looked at your character. I was like, I have to take the hat.
You gotta take the hat.
That or the
Just
coat.
have to.
That or the coat.
The code,
Yeah.
I think, wouldn't have been as bad because you're in hell, and it's like, okay, I'm
Oh,
slightly
hey,
cooler.
I'm actually a little cooler now.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I don't look as good, but I'm not sweating as much. Like, that's like, fuck, my coat.
Wait, what
Eh.
is Blythe wearing a coat in hell? Is it just pain for passion?
So,
what I
Blythe
would do.
basically has. Wait, what did you say?
I would do it. I'd wear a coat in hell. I want to look
Yeah,
good.
but
too
that's
would
good
wear a
stuff.
coat
You're
now.
fabulous.
I'm gonna roast anyway, but god damn it, I'm gonna look fucking spiffy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so all of Blythe's attire and everything that he's had basically is. Wasn't she in her tower, Mom? I don't know where she went. Okay, kitten has been located.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, is that just what they're painted in? I guess.
Yeah, basically, so all of
Mhm.
Blythe's attire and stuff was originally what he was painted with.
That's
I
fair.
see.
So him losing his hat is kind of a
Yeah.
big fucking deal.
Because I
I see.
assumed as much that they were painted with the hat. So I was like, they lose the hat. And I was like, you're going to make a roll and this is going to be the next hour. And yeah,
You know, and
didn't
fair,
roll high
and
enough.
honestly, you know, it happens, and yeah, no, Blythe, it's not the same hat. It's never going to be the same hat.
yeah.
It's never.
And in my head,
So-
I'm like, you guys had arrived in this area and it's super barren. And I was like, fuck, there wouldn't be a lot of places for it to actually be. I was like, then it
Under a
Adrax.
rock.
It's under a rock. Someone's wearing it under a rock. And he
Alright.
briefly was a hat. And then he was like, I beat and then eat kids. No
And
longer a
Bly's
hat.
like, I don't condone that shit.
You know, some people go to hell, but they still have some morals.
Oh, yeah. Also, to make it worth everyone's while, he was destroyed into oblivion.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, fucking thank
Yeah.
God.
Also, on that note, you are all sugoi desu ka? I need to go and drop my sister
Go
off for her
sleep.
appointment.
All
Or,
right.
yeah, go do that as well.
Don't worry, I got my 3 hours of sleep star, which is my
Nope,
normal
get more.
amount.
Get more.
Get more.
No,
Get
I
more
have
sleep.
5
With a
hours of
frying
D&D.
pan.
I have 5 hours of my first session of my new two year-long campaign that
Nope.
I've started,
You're going
and
to
I'm
sleep.
gonna
He's
enjoy
dropping
that.
out,
So you
Star.
need to get at least 8 hours of sleep.
Tom, you've known me for like almost 3
get
years.
those 3 hours.
My average,
No.
my average is like 4.
3 hours.
Get
Boy,
that
get
I've
ass
gotten
sleep.
my 3.
Get
I've
that
gotten
fucking
my
sleep.
3.
Get those hours now.
No.
Get
All
that
right.
sleep.
I
take your
hug
lunch money.
Tom. I hug Doodle. I hug Tone. I give Star
Oh,
his daily
sweetheart.
kiss.
Nice.
So I
Damn.
That's
swear
what
to
I
God, I will
expect.
make you my drunken pasta if you come over here, and I will put your ass to bed.
Oh, damn.
Here's the thing.
I would like to try
I've
the drunken
accidentally almost
pasta.
taken an entire bottle of melatonin, and that didn't put me to sleep. So good luck.
God
Fair enough.
damn.
Just sleep
You
next to
haven't
me.
had
You'll
my
sleep
drunk
like a
cooking.
baby.
Also, Hex, I also don't know if you're here, but if you're here, I'll also give you a hug and suplex you because I care.
I
That's
also
fucked
do
up.
that back to you. You can't do that to me.
Oh my God, we're
Okay.
a suplex wheel. Let's go.
Go to
Infinite
bed,
energy.
Soul.
He's gone. He's dead.
He's gone.
He's
I
dead to
can
me.
o-
He's gone.
I
Object
can be the
permanence.
only official one to suplex Hex because I do it the most.
True.
Hmm.
Oh. No,
I
he's not
suplex
wrong.
you.
I would love to try your drunken pasta, Tone. It sounds
Oh.
amazing.
So basically, so I take bratwursts and I cut
Mhm.
them into medallions, and then I
Ooh.
season them with salt, pepper, garlic, onion, turmeric, cumin, some basil, and oregano, as well as some ginger, and then I throw in some
Nice.
blueberries, blackberries,
Ooh.
and I also will put in some lime juice, orange juice, as well as No, that's my mom. You're getting that mixed up with my purple stroganoff, which I don't want to talk about.
No, do go
No.
on. We want to know that too now.
We
I will
wanna
tell
hear
you
about
about
it.
that. Oh God.
Is
Okay.
that
Thanks,
safe for
Mom.
Twitch? That's safe for Twitch? The purple stroganoff? I feel like that's a euphemism for something.
No. It's an actual dish I made, and no, it is perfectly safe for Twitch. I just will tell you,
Okay.
I didn't really have a lot of money, and I was working with less than a college
Ah.
kid's, fucking budget of
Say
food
less.
items.
I grew up that way.
Yeah.
That's a
I had to get very creative with what food I made.
You get creative when you only have $200 a month to work with for food.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair.
Specifically to feed 5-ish people.
Yeah, fair.
But anyway, so back onto the drunk bratwursts. So then I will mix that with tequila and vodka,
Ayo.
as well as
Way too
as
much
well
for me
as
already.
as well as some spiced bourbon.
That sounds good though.
I,
I make
as a
this- and
rule,
I-
will never touch tequila.
Understandable.
fine.
Yeah.
I have also set aside tequila. I have mostly been using vodka and bourbon.
Well, I won't have
But-
tequila, but I will have something else, which is tequila. It's where there's a
What the-
chopped off toe inside of the tequila.
No. No,
Star,
I would.
I am
Mhm.
like almost. I am
Star?
kind of intrigued, but also a little bit morbidly like appalled.
So, that's purely just for the pun. It's not actually a thing. I hope it's not actually a thing.
I hope it's not.
Let's
Sure,
really
but
hope
you're
it's
the
not
one
a
that
thing.
brought it up.
Oh Oh god, I can't believe I'm actually looking this up.
Don't. You don't have to find this
Hey,
knowledge.
hey, you know what I got from Tokila?
Mm-hmm. What?
A fucking hat.
A hat?
It showed up with the Panama hat.
Huh.
That's my...
Okay.
Okay, like, hold on, I will fucking print screen this bullshit for
Mhm.
you. I am not joking.
Go for it. I believe
So
you. Like, it's weird enough where I'm like, okay.
Oh.
You okay there, Tom?
No.
You good? Did you find actual tequila?
There's a cocktail that has a mummified toe in it.
Oh. Maybe
Oh.
that's
Sounds about
where
right.
Yeah, no, yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, there you go. Here, I basically cut my... You don't
Huh.
have to see all my tabs that are open.
No, I'm gonna look.
I'm looking.
Panama
What
hat,
have you been
okay.
reading?
I cropped it so you couldn't see all my tabs open.
Star.
Howard.
Oh, it was
Yes,
a
Tom?
dying wish. That was it.
Oh.
So, okay, let me tell you.
Still funny.
So, it was a Canadian's dying wish.
Oh, say less. Of course it's
He
Canadian.
wished for his toes to be put into a cocktail, a sour toe cocktail. It was called.
Did he by chance send one of these
Oh.
to Quentin Tarantino?
I don't know, but
That's a shame.
Here's a picture of it.
Alright, I'm going to our DMs. Oh, that is a severed toe in a glass. I cannot show that on Twitch.
No,
Matt-
we're not gonna show that.
Thomas,
That's just for me.
You gotta send that to me, Thomas. I want to see this.
Okay, if you wish to see the severed
The
toe.
greatest thing that I can never show on Twitch, and to a degree probably not talk about it, because I can only mention one thing, and Tom will know. Patrick Star.
Yeah, you can't show that.
I definitely can't show that.
You definitely can't.
I definitely probably can't talk about it too much. But yeah. Just think
That is
about the
actually
shape
kind
of
impressive.
So I'll do it this way. Everyone here knows the shocked Patrick Star face, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine the shape of Patrick Star. Use your imagination for the rest. And it's a GIF.
Oh no.
I think you sent it to me once.
I think I did once. It took a while. Like
That is an amazing cutting board.
It is a GIF that I cannot find anymore.
It's wooden.
Also, did you guys like my Bismuth Fire drawing?
I loved
Bismuth
it.
Fire?
Look in memes.
Memes,
It's very good.
In Vibin.
Oh, yes. That
It's
is
so
amazing.
good. Doodle
did
made
that,
that
like, 20
while we were
minutes.
chatting, like, before session.
That is
Like,
fucking awesome.
Like 20 minutes.
The issue
really-
is,
Yeah?
I really wanted to keep it a secret and then just drop it, but I was giggling so much to myself and I couldn't help, so I was
It
like,
was
okay,
very
I'm gonna
funny.
just start.
That is honestly amazing. I really should, we really need to draw like more little like meme interactions or like shit post art
I'm good
images
with
for
that.
the campaign.
Yeah.
I would love to see Blythe just talking to the flesh prospector.
The
I-
flesh prospector.
Yeah, the one who
did a
you turned
few,
into a
like-
hat.
Oh, just being
Oh,
like, it's
yeah.
okay.
Just
we are
lifting the
one."
rock, having a conversation with the guy.
It's like, what do you mean you lost your hat? You had a hat. That was my hat. You lost a hat.
You lost a hat too?
Oh my, that honestly was a really funny exchange. It's
Yeah.
like, no, become the
Yeah.
hat. And it's like, yes, by the way, I murdered and beat children and ate them.
Yep.
No, you're getting off my head.
Mhm. By the way, when he transformed into the hat, he was making transformer sounds with his mouth.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
I'm
Do-
almost slightly marginally regretting murderizing a talking hat, but at the same time,
It's fine, you're in hell.
That-
There's a lot of bad people. Most
Yeah,
people
but
you
at the
talk
s-
to have probably killed a kid.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
we
most
can
of
talk
those
to
Blanc
kids,
doesn't know. He doesn't care.
and most of
We
those kids
suffocated so we
probably
don't.
deserved it.
Huh.
But
That's an odd prospect.
bad place. Some of those kids are
Bad
in hell because they were bad kids, and other people are in hell because they killed those bad kids.
Damn, it's a perpetuating self-serving cycle
Oh, yeah.
now, ain't it?
Look, just because you kill someone doesn't mean you did good.
That's true.
True.
If you enjoyed killing the kid, you go into hell. Doesn't matter if the
Yeah,
kid's
that's
evil.
fair. Mhm.
If I go, actually, I'm not going to bring up that.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Oh,
I was going to bring up a classic time travel thought, and then I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to bring that up on
yeah.
while streaming.
Oh god, the time continuum,
Mhm.
freaking weird the grandfather paradox.
Well, it was mainly if you could go back in time and see baby blank, would you kill them?
Oh,
Yes, I was like, no, that's a net positive. That one's definitely just net positive. So, yeah.
yeah.
But I think my favorite meme to come out of my streams has been the quillfish.
Oh yeah, the quillfish.
Yeah.
Rip quillfish.
And then just the constant misspelling of it.
Oh
No,
my god.
I'm great at spelling.
To be
Very
fair,
good.
I looked at it for like 3 hours and I was like, oh shit, that's
What's
not how
wrong
you
with
spell
it?
quillfish.
Yeah.
And then it was, oh wait, there's not 2 L's. Like
Yeah.
2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Honest-
oh right, fuck.
Honestly, to me, that just makes this like
Oh, yeah.
that whole fucked
It's
up
so much
typo
better.
it just makes everything better about
Yeah.
that.
It's way
You
better.
want to know something else funny? I'm playing Pokemon Platinum for the first time right now, and I named
Oh, good
Bidoof
luck.
after. Yeah, thank you. I am already struggling. I haven't even defeated Gym 2, but I got Bidoof as like the unpaid intern because Star told me to.
You
and
know,
in
understandable.
Hog,
Bidoof pretty much
Yeah.
is the main HM slave.
yeah, so unpaid intern, and I had to think of Hog, who has laundry.
Hmm.
Which is I think a little dragon or like a little
He's a
puppet.
poppet that looks like a dragon.
Yes, and they can go out and like steal stuff for like the rest.
Wait
of
a
the
He
day.
is their
Poppet.
indentured poppet, like from Pathfinder.
Are they literally like little stuffed toy
Mhm.
critters?
And I have my
Okay,
own sub races for them.
Zorby. I learned about the poppets from Zorby.
Nice. Because
Yeah.
I'll let Doodle finish, then I'll talk about the sub races that I have for
Oh, yeah.
Poppet.
So I wanted to call Bidoof laundry, and I was trying to spell it,
Oh,
and I
right.
fucked up in the middle. That's why, and there was like a space in the middle, which made the name not laundry but La Undri.
La Undri.
And I already
You-
like, confirm, and I was like, Star, where can I change it? He's like, you cannot change it anymore. I was like, what do you mean I cannot change it anymore?
Actually, I will tell you right
do you
now,
mean?
you absolutely can change the nickname. You just
You
have
can,
to
it
wait
just
until
takes a
you
while.
get to Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes. You
lied
have
to
to get to. I think
I told you that it would take a
The
while.
betrayal in that voice.
you
lied
have
me.
to get there. I think it's in Eterna City that you get to that you can do the name Raider, or they're in Jubilife. They're either in Eterna City or Jubilife.
Okay, I
I'll look it up
might
later.
not fix my mistake anymore
Yeah.
because now they live as La Undri.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, sometimes the biggest like the names that you don't intend end up just becoming the best.
Yeah, I name all my Pokemon, and then I go to Star like, Star, Curbs is level 20. What do I do? And he's like, what do you mean Curbs? I'm like, yeah, Curbs. Like, no, it's the Pokemon.
And
I was
I-
like, I don't remember.
And I just have to sit there and be
Doodle.
like, just fucking show me your DS.
Doodle, I appreciate you because I too also have been a massive when it comes to Pokemon, unless I'm like chain breeding particular Pokemon, but even those ones I just give numbers to be like what egg they
Yeah.
were.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
They
get rid of
deserve
so
I
many.
used to
wings.
do competitive
No.
IV breeding for people.
That's why I do RNG manipulation now, because it's way fucking easier.
Well, you know what? Screw you. I do old school because I am that freaking person.
Okay, bro.
And
I-
I
so
have
I
been doing
remember
RNG
that
manipulation
frame
on this.
Nice.
Oh, hey, I have my Emerald version, but it's missing the sticker. And the
Aw.
batteries run dry.
That's fine because the clock internally in them doesn't work on any of them.
Real quick, I have to go for now because I
Yeah, no worries.
realized
Go sleep.
That's okay.
daylight
Sleep
savings
tax
happened.
is
Yeah.
Daylight savings happened, meaning I'm still the same time. You guys just
Yeah.
went ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is
Go
way
sleep.
later.
And then there's Arizona, which is also like
Yep.
you, does not change clock.
Yeah, you guys
Yes,
don't change
anyway,
for a while.
Take care. It
It's
was
just
super
Europe.
fun.
I'm glad you
But-
enjoyed. Good night,
But-
Hex.
Good night. But
Oh.
yeah, I got a Zubat called Mew. I got a Chingling called Curbs. I got what is it called? A Shellos called Squeesh. My starter Turtwig is called Sappy. Then I have Ghastly called Boo.
It's very good.
Oh, then I have another one.
You
I
had a
have
couple
a
that are in the
Baneri.
box.
Yeah, I have
So-
a Baneri called Konijn, which is like the Dutch word for bunny. Because that's
So
what my stuffed toy is called.
My Ghastly, whatever I got them, was either Grimsley or Gondile.
Nice.
Nice.
I actually managed to get a shiny Haunter, and I
Ooh.
refused to evolve it only because
Shiny
I'm
Gengar
sorry,
shit.
as much as shiny Gengar is cool,
Eh.
unless its mouth is open, you can't tell.
Yeah, it looks shit.
But shiny Haunter though.
Yeah, it looks good.
Let me see. I had a Shuckle as well. I named it Boozy because of the berry juice
Oh, nice.
episode from Pokemon.
That's so fun.
Yeah, unfortunately I had to change the name because Nintendo was like, that's a bad word. And I'm like, it's Boozy.
I've never had
So
to change a nickname of a Pokemon.
Okay, so funny thing, in Gen 5, Coffagrigus, you could not physically Wonder Trade unless you nicknamed it because it would flag because of the fact
Oh.
that it had fag in its name.
Yeah.
But it's Coffagrigus, and it's like, well, I'm sorry, Nintendo, you guys
Mhm.
made the Pokemon and then it got flagged.
You made this name, not me.
You made this name.
You.
You did this.
You did this to yourself.
I used to steal some of my mom's Pokemon's nicknames, but then I kind of got better, so I stopped stealing a Gyro off of my mom's Gyarados and now called it Mr. Fish because
Nice.
of
Nice.
manly men doing or manly guys doing manly things
Yeah.
comic.
Nice.
That poor Magikarp with all the blood force trauma when it evolved into Gyarados, both of its eyes are going two different ways. But he was a happy Gyarados. He just had way too much blood force trauma because
Hell
his trainer
yeah.
used him as a club to bludgeon
Oh.
Pidgeys
Oh.
and Magnemite.
Also, I found the poppets that I have.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, Falling with Style, which, by the way, all of their features are named after quotes from Toy Story.
I
You can
appreciate that.
you can use the effects of a Featherfall token, your proficiency times per long rest, and you're resistant to bludgeoning damage,
Dude.
which is very good. You are a toy. You are immune to disease and the poison. Yep. You are immune to disease and the poison conditions and do not require sleep. You require at least 4 hours of rest to gain the benefits of a long rest. You have advantage on stealth while attempting to look like a toy.
Oh my god, I love this.
And then prepare to meet. And then your design is specialized to and took great consideration into thought. You are one of 4 types of poppet. These are the following: poppet of holding, sewn into you, sewn or grafted into you is a bag of holding. Your carrying capacity is that of a bag of holding.
Oh my god.
The voodoo hoodoo. You are full of pins. When grappled, creatures take 1d4 plus your con modifier in piercing damage, and you have advantage on escaping grapples from large creatures. It's the perfect time to be hysterical. When attacked, as a reaction, you can be overly dramatic. The attacking creature makes a wisdom saving throw, or it is incapacitated for the round. Proficiency times per long rest. When dealing with you, basically.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Restitched. You're used to fixing things. You can heal up to your spellcasting mod of creatures. Default charisma. 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. Your proficiency times per long rest.
Damn. So bag of holding, medic, freaking literal
Voodoo doll.
voodoo doll, tsundere plant, and
And then just pretending to be a toy. Yep.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
They're very fun. I do, because after Hog is done, I want to do some smaller, like these campaigns sorts of thing, where it's like 10-ish sessions. I definitely want to do some where it's more like specified with certain things. So like, you guys are all, like, all of your characters were turned into puppets. Or some shit.
I would so be down for that.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's goblins in space that I'm gonna do at some point, where every character is either captured by goblins or a goblin or goblinoid and ends up in space because goblins fucked around and found out.
As they do.
Made the spaceship.
No. So basically, they find an artifact, try and sacrifice the group of people that you would be a part of, or goblins, and you get sent into the Astral Sea, where their leader has the artifact for you to get back. So it's a whole thing of like goblins in space referring to the big bad that you have to deal with, which is a goblin leader in space.
Oh my god.
Which is very fun. There was obviously
this sounds like it has Spaceballs written all over it.
Basically.
Yes!
There's the Adventuring Cats mini campaign, which is called Limit Break. It's where
I have a Tabaxi cleric.
Yeah. So it's a whole thing of, you guys are level 1 Adventuring Cats. You have 3 artifacts that you can pick from anywhere in 5th edition, and you have to try and kill something that is a ridiculous CR.
This
so
sounds
that
like a
you
grand old time.
So that you can get to level 2, which is technically impossible for Adventuring Cats because of things that Tom kind of knows and still doesn't quite know all of it.
Tom, what did you do?
They made it.
What I've done. It's what the Adventure Cats can't do and can do.
Yeah. To give you a rough idea, an Adventuring Cat melted.
What?
And then people tried to read the mind of an Adventuring Cat.
Oh yeah, we tried to read the mind of it and it just melted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Which Adventuring Cats, in my world, are the reason for any music that you hear playing in the background.
Yeah. So if there's battle music, there's a cat nearby.
Yeah, there's a group of Adventuring Cats just playing music.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Which
god.
I had a whole system that I wanted to do originally where I was going to write all the music for the sessions, and if you killed one of the Adventuring Cats, I would remove that instrument.
Oh damn.
Oh my god, no!
because
Protect the adventuring
have it all
cats!
set up to be able to do that, and I was gonna have like some incentive of like, yeah, you can get healed like 1d4 if you kill one. Like, it's not even an action. You can just choose to kill them and take their life force. Bless you. And then I'll remove the instrumentation that's playing in the background.
That's so. It's cool, but also very sad.
Yeah.
That is amazing and fucked up.
Just watch
but
them
no.
blow up.
Yeah.
Or melt.
Or mainly melt.
All I
Mainly
can
melt.
Yeah.
picture is the freaking like what is that? And then you hear
Yeah.
cannon shots, and then somebody kills one of the adventure cats, and then you just have silence where the cannon shots should be.
Basically. Also, a thing that happened in Hog earlier today that I forgot to mention.
I saw you guys getting ready for that before I went to bed.
Yeah. People met Mikael Lightspire, who is Davian's little brother. Who...
And my guest character has made Mikael their apprentice.
Yeah, which is very funny. So
these two Crusader people just... Oh,
so,
boy.
I had it where the Hog group was dealing with a nightmare, like a very powerful nightmare, and a very powerful demon, with like a bunch of little like ad demons, like not imps, quasits and like cacklers and things like that. And I was like, I need something else here. And I saw the Platinum Shield Knights, and I was like, fuck it, they're there. Like, 2 of them just got teleported here when they were trying to find their way to hell. And one of them died in combat, and the other one, Doodle's character brought back to life. And so it was one of those things of like, okay, do you ask? Like, they ended up asking his name, and I was like, Mikael, fuck it. And
Mickey.
then I was like, yes, Mickey. Nope, can't do that. Steamboat Mickey, we can do that. Who doesn't laugh. And I was like, oh fuck, I'll just look through like some of the names. And I was just looking at them, and I was like, fuck it, he's Davian's little brother. A level 3 Eldritch Knight.
But the funny thing is, I don't think, like, and I don't think you realize, Mimosy is batshit insane. She has an earworm.
Doodle's other character has an earworm, like the magic item, but it is sentient and talking to them.
Yeah.
Wait, is that like a reference to something?
So it's a magic item in 5th edition where it's like you learn dissonant whispers and like some other cool psionic spells. But the earworm is sending whatever like thoughts that you're reading to some entity.
Yeah.
And because Doodle's character is a walking woodland dryad, it was also just funny for the earworm to be a termite.
Yeah, and she calls him Terry.
Yeah.
And she asked Terry, like, hey, what does this knight owe me? Because I saved his life. And Terry was like, everything. So you're like, okay, you're my apprentice now. And you will probably die.
Yep.
Again.
Also, Doodle's character is the oldest character in out of any player character currently.
Yeah.
At a ripe old age of, let me find it.
I believe it's 7,000 years old.
I want to get the exact age.
Okay.
Oh, is this that I merely thought of the sassy fucking maggot from fucking Corpse Bride.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
It's like, there's not much in there. I've been in her head.
I can't check that right now.
So Mimosi is 7,725 years old.
Yeah.
Damn, not quite the lucky 7s.
Nope. They have 52 years before then.
Damn.
And because walking woodland dryads are dryads who have basically made wood mechs and are walking around in part of their tree. Yeah.
I mean, that's one way to make sure that your tree never gets fucking destroyed. Is you literally...
And it's specifically with a living wood tree, which is a tree that when you cut down like one of the branches, it's still alive. And because Doodle's a druid or dryad, they technically don't need to eat, drink, or do fucking anything. So it's you have to feed or drink the mannequin that you're operating.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can plant yourself in the ground and absorb nutrients.
Yeah. She
I
just
become
sticks her feet
plants.
into the ground.
Yeah. Or you can make like a mush and like rub it into the mannequin and it will
Doodle,
absorb
I
it.
choose you. Use the
Oh.
word. Use ingrown.
And then
Or
there's
ingrain.
a
That's what it is.
yeah. And then there's a thing with them which is a tree stride. You can use 10 feet of movement to step magically into one living tree within reach and emerge
Yep,
from
and
a
pop out of
second
any
living
other
tree
tree.
within 60 feet.
That's
Damn.
insane.
Actually, Doodle, there's a gimmick I used because I used to play. I had a dryad character, and her gimmick was she had her own ecosystem on her body. So if
Ooh,
a
that's
player,
fun.
if a
Like
player,
Bender.
so if a yeah, pretty much. So if a
Good
player
episode.
found a flower, and there's only one left of it, and they're like, it needs a good soil or it needs a good like ground to be regrown or more than grow. And Norse be like, just plant it in my back. I can regrow them, and she grows all the
that's
flowers on her
fun.
back. And if
That's
one of the
neat.
players wants a flower for a herb to make a potion or something, or as an ingredient,
That's good.
they go to a Norris and they go like, "Can I pluck that flower from you?" I'm like, "Oh, I got 5 of them," and you should put one. They regrows over. It takes we made it that the amount of flowers regrow take that many days to regrow those flowers again, but you have to at least keep one.
That's
Nice.
so
I mean,
fun.
fair makes
That
sense.
is very
That's kind
fun.
of cool.
Also, that's close to one of the other campaign ideas that I had where you're all getting potion ingredients for an alchemist.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Hell
whole
yeah.
campaign.
Let me get a
The
picture of it, actually.
The
I
funny
would
thing
be so
with
down.
Nemesis is that she's like a blighted druid, so that's why she also has a termite. So she's just crazy. Like, I think the
Yeah.
funniest thing I've done with her is that she doesn't understand time, and she just goes, "Yeah, it was yesterday." And I think Fist at the Dragon was like, "What do you mean? The wars between the dragons was like
2,000 years ago.
2,000
And you're like,
years ago."
yeah, that's like a week ago.
Yeah,
Like,
that's like a week ago.
Alright,
It's like-
okay, hold on.
Alright,
Press in there,
show
right.
me.
So this is what she was at the start of the campaign at level 3.